Hello, hello. What's going on, guys? Go on, eat. Sorry, my dog is chewing a bone right behind me. Yes, so I just came from Snowman's video, and I didn't want to start streaming until that was over because it was pretty interesting. Hold on. Olive. Sorry. It was an awesome explore, so everybody should definitely go check that out. 808, hey, thank you for being here early. I appreciate that. Sandra Pink is here, of course. Mittens. There's Barbara. Hello, love. Sorry about the lighting. It's terrible. I didn't have much time to set up because the video ended, and I just felt so bad for it being so short that I didn't have time to set anything up. So here we are. There's Eric Zen. Thank you so much for becoming a member and for your donation. That is awesome. Sandra Pink as well. Boy, that was quite the premiere. Everybody was just donating and jumping on the member train, and it was just awesome. Ida's here. Hello. Donnie's here. Hello. Rooted's here. Hello. I'm actually supposed to be in a meeting with Rooted right now, and I'm not. So sorry about that. You know what the fans demand, they get. So I will get with you shortly, Zach. I apologize. Who else is here? Oh, also, here's the link if anybody wants to come up real quick. I will say that this won't be a long stream. There are obligations I have to take care of here, like dinner. That's a big obligation. So I can't stay too long, but I did, like I said, want to jump in and thank everybody for such an awesome premiere, even though it was so short. I feel so bad. But it really just set it up for the next time. And I know the next time we're definitely going to get some more evidence. The footage that was lost, I'm sick about it, but it happens. And whatever or whomever is there is definitely wanting to communicate. I don't think they get many visitors. So I have no doubts that if and when I go back, we'll get some more good stuff. But I mean, I had the light ball moved, of course. I had some really great S-Box communication. And of course, it was cold. So that just added to it. A cold, dreary day just makes it that much more awesome. But if anybody would, like I said, it's not going to be a very long stream, but I am here for you guys. And I appreciate you, 19 of you in here right now, just spending the last little bit of the evening with us. That's just very awesome. Your time is valuable and precious to us, so thank you. But I'm going to throw in the link. If any of the friends in the chat or fellow creators want to hop on and have a little chat, I am more than willing to share some screen time with you. We've got some wonderful creators here right now, as well as a fantastic family. But that being said, I see Ida's here. Oh my goodness. What a great crew. What a great crowd. I love it. Barbara. So yeah, the footage that I'm not entirely sure it was lost permanently, but somewhere along the line, oddly enough, right when we were getting ready to start talking, all heck broke loose. Oh boy, we have got somebody here. Zodiac, what's up? What's going on? Thank you for the donations and becoming a member. That is awesome. You rock.
Not a problem, girl. You know it.
You rock.
Not a problem at all. Love it.
Everybody that is here, this is Zodiac Nation, and he is just a stand-up guy. He is a fellow creator, and oh no, he makes some video. He also makes some really awesome videos. So after this, please, everybody go check him out. He's awesome. He is awesome. Sandra,
thank you,
yes.
girl. I appreciate it.
No, thank
you're
you.
Amazing. You're great. Like I said, you're a great mentor also. I love your educational videos. Totally.
Thank you. Thank you. It's I want to do so many of them, and the problem with that is everybody tells you that when you start your channel, you have to stick to one thing, and it's just
no, you don't.
Yeah, it's just so hard to do that because there's just so much going
Look,
on.
I'm sitting here looking at Rooted.
Zach, where you at, man? Oh, we've got another special guest, Snowman.
What up, Snowman? How's it going, brother?
Hey, how's it going, Zodiac?
Good to see you, brother. I'm doing good.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. That was an awesome explore that you just did. That was really cool.
Just a little place I stopped by on the way home from my son and I were going downtown. We were trying to do some research at the library.
Okay.
And it's still closed, so we went exploring instead.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes the best explorers just come off the accidents. I love it.
Yeah, it's kind of a sketchy neighborhood. I'd scoped the place out, but I didn't want to go by myself.
Right.
It was
Right.
perfect opportunity. Got the
Yes.
book.
Yeah, I learned the hard way. It's always good if you have somebody with you, especially if you fall through a floor. You know? That's never good, man.
Oh, geez. Only you, man. Only you. I love it.
Right?
Oh,
I told Zach I was gonna start going by the fly guy because I just do stuff on the fly, man. I don't think. I just do. I'm like, ooh, there's a house. Let's do it.
yeah. That's the way most of the time, those are the best explorers, honestly.
I know, right? Yeah,
I've
they
watched
are.
so many beautiful places get destroyed in the time it took to try and get permission. Now, on that note, you should always get permission. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that sometimes just on the fly is the best for sure.
Oh yeah, I love being on the fly. I love doing that stuff, man.
Yeah.
No, man. Finally, it's good to meet you in person, man. Kind of.
I don't put myself in the videos very much. I just film what I'm looking at, and I don't film myself very often at all.
You
Yeah.
do some really good videos, man. I've seen some of them. They're really good, man. You do really good work.
That Jackson House. I just got back into the Jackson House, which is in downtown Tampa,
Right.
and it was a segregated hotel, blacks only. Back in the days of segregation, they weren't
Oh,
allowed
wow.
to stay at the white hotels, so they had their own the Jackson House, and there it has been sitting, decaying for the last 40 years. Black people can go to a regular hotel. There's no need for it anymore. So
Yeah.
people stopped going there, and it's right by the train station, right in downtown Tampa, and they can't tear it down because it's historic.
Mm-hmm.
But the city fathers refused to put up the money to have it preserved. So
Yes.
it just lays there and decays. It's
Feedback.
Yes. That's actually hold that thought. We have a clown in the room here. We've got a
What's up,
clown in the
Bruno?
room. It's about time. I'm glad you made it home safe. Freaking live streaming and driving, you nut. What are you doing? I don't want to have to talk to you through a spirit box, man.
I couldn't help myself. I was like, oh man, I was trying to race home, but I still had one stop to make. And I was like, no, I gotta hurry up and do this. Told my boss, I looked in the mirror and told my boss I'm done for the day. I quit.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I hate that your video cut off. I was like in mid sentence.
Yep, I know. We all were. And I thought about not even putting that out, but I think it's a great intro to what I think is going to come. I've been out there twice before this filming, and I've never filmed it. It's just sort of just a place that I went. And I've never actually found the exact home site, but I think I'm pretty close, just studying the way the land is and all that. And it's always been eerie, but not in a bad way. It's always just been sort of calm, creepy, if that makes sense. So I do look forward.
There?
What's that?
Is there an actual house there or structure, or is it?
Not anymore. No, not anymore.
Okay.
There are pieces of the foundation that you can find in the wintertime when all the brush dies back. And it was close to an actual logging community where they would take all the giant, like 300-year-old cypress trees and float them down the river and actually load them up into a sawmill and cut them down. So there's pieces of that. And it's actually just outside the outskirts of a well-known ghost town here called Centralia. And
Oh, wow.
it's I still have yet to find that ghost town, but again, it's only something you can do here in Florida in the wintertime because it just gets so crazy with underbrush and the overgrowth. Even if you can traipse through it, which we've done before, it just makes it impossible to see anything. So in any case, we're definitely going to go back, and I don't know. I've never had an issue with the GoPro just losing footage like that. So I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. But real quick, back to Snowman's story. I've seen that house personally and have always dreamed of getting in. So I am wicked jealous that you actually got to go.
Come. I'll take you in. Just come to Tampa. I'm ready.
Really?
I'll take you right to it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
I can get you in.
Really?
Absolutely. The video that I shot,
Yeah.
that I posted, I don't really get in there very much. But when I went back with my son, I have not uploaded this video yet. I haven't finished it. I got inside. You can see on the walls where the guy who plastered the walls scraped the walls with his hands. So his handprints
Oh my gosh.
over the walls inside.
Oh my gosh.
And I heard an interview with the owner talking about that's his father's handprints on the walls, and on the other side is his grandfather. And the guy who plastered the walls scraped the walls with his hands, so his handprints.
Who's doing that?
Is that me?
I don't think so.
Heard an
I hope
interview
it's not- I don't think it's me.
talking about
Hold on, guys. I think that's me. Hold on.
Of course it's you. It's always you.
Oh my goodness! Stop.
my hair's a mess.
Turn that sonar off, please.
I'm trying, man. Hold on.
Oh, there's one in every crowd. I don't know.
Oh, I'll be right
What are you
back,
looking
guys.
for?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Are we?
I think we're good.
Is there? Okay. Good. All right. So whenever you're ready, come on down. Rooted, come on down.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
We're glad to take you into the Jackson House or any place else that I can get you in.
Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. Are you kidding me? I've been watching this place from afar. I mean, it keeps making the news, of course, because like you said, it's just sitting there and rotting, and there's arguments going on about what they should do with it and what they're allowed to do with it, and it's just been such a mess.
Well, Bubba the Love Sponge
Yes.
tried to fix it,
Did he?
but they put so many rules on him trying to fix it that he couldn't do anything. So
Oh,
he had to back out. He did give the owner $10,000 to try and preserve it. And he helped to get the roof covered with tarps. That was about 10 years ago.
right.
The tarps are all gone. You can see out the ceiling.
Hmm.
It's a mess. It's just a total mess.
Yeah, that is. Oh, what a man! That's just a cool piece of history. A terrible piece of history, but still, the building is beautiful, and the good that has come from it. And now it's just sitting there. That's just amazing.
And the list of musicians that stayed there.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I even forgot about that part. It's
Ray
like a mile
Charles.
long.
Yeah. They had a piano in there.
What?
And guys used to just come in and play.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
That whole section of town was the black section of town in the early 1900s. I could take you to the cemetery there too. Oaklawn has a cemetery. There's former governor, many mayors, the mob boss, Charlie Wall, who was
Stop
murdered
it.
in 1955. I can show you his house that he was
What?
murdered in. It's on the corner of 13th and 17th,
You're kidding me.
just north of Ybor City.
I used to go through there all the time. I never knew that.
Charlie Wall was the mob boss before Trafficante. Trafficante killed Charlie Wall.
I've heard that, but I didn't know his actual residence was number one, still standing, and number two, right there.
He was beat to death with a baseball bat and a
Wow.
blackjack, and they slit his throat.
That's like mafia stuff.
It was the mafia that did it.
There you go.
Trafficante was the mob boss in Tampa.
Yes. Absolutely.
This Charlie Wall guy was the mob boss, the Cracker Mob. He was a white guy, not an Italian.
Wow.
His matter of fact, Charlie Wall's dad was mayor of Tampa.
Wow.
Charlie was a criminal, like a career criminal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he fixed elections.
Gosh.
He ran the Bolita, which is the numbers game here in Tampa. Charlie Wall.
Wow.
I just shot a video of his house. I have not edited it yet. I didn't get in. It's somebody lives there. You cannot get in there.
Right, right.
But there are pictures of them taking the body out in 1955.
Oh my God.
The house still looks the same. It's a beautiful house. The neighborhood is very old, and it's a bit sketchy, but it's
Yeah.
daylight. It'd be fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Chickens all over the place. It's Ybor City. Ybor
Yeah.
City is chickens all over the place.
Chickens all over the place. It's
They
ridiculous.
just run around the streets.
They do. They do. They absolutely do. It's a lot like Key West.
Yeah, it's Key West. It's Key West North. It's
Yes,
a
yes.
Spanish neighborhood.
Oh my
Spanish,
God.
Italians, Germans, immigrants, lots of cigar rolling factories.
Yes. Yes. So thick and rich with
City.
history. It's amazing.
Mhm.
It's amazing. That is just what. Where have you been all my life?
Tampa.
Just
Actually,
down the street.
I grew up.
Literally.
I grew up in Western Pennsylvania. I'm from around Pittsburgh.
Okay.
There he's
Okay.
back. There
He's
he's
back.
back.
Hey
You
guys,
there?
sorry
You there?
about that.
Okay. No problem.
Leave
It
it,
happens.
leave it to me to mess everything up, right?
Yeah, we plan for it. It's okay.
I love you guys.
I
You
like
put up
your
with
Sorry,
comment.
you guys all off track with the Tampa stuff. I apologize.
No. This is just a general chat, just a hangout, and that is stuff that perks my interest. Is I'm watching Zach's eyes light up as well as you're talking. So, you're speaking to the crowd here. I mean, this is the stuff that we live for. So that's awesome. That's really cool. Okay, let me just catch up with the chat here.
It's good.
Mittens
Hey,
is
it's
here.
good
I just
talking to you, Snowman. I know we talk a lot through Twitter and I guess YouTube, but good to see you face to face.
Uh-oh. Did it
Is
freeze?
that? What was that?
I don't know. Rooted?
you there, bud?
Okay.
There you are.
Oh, I'm
Zach?
here. I'm like looking at the other StreamYard and I'm going, is that me?
It was reverbing on it. I closed the other window, which I found it causes that reverb.
That's what I had to do. I had to close
Yeah.
out the other StreamYard that me and Zach was in.
Yeah.
It was feeding back. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I just muted that one. I ain't worried about it. This is
Right.
Yeah.
This is where it's at right here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sandra, you said you had a question. I don't know if I missed it. Go ahead and post it for me or come on up if you want to.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Let's get Sandra Pink out here.
Come on, Sandra.
Come
You're
on
the only-
down.
I love
The
watching
only girl-
Sandra.
True car.
Isn't she awesome? She's so stinking awesome.
She is. She's awesome. What's up?
And she
Live it
speaks
up.
French.
What's that?
She
You got
speaks French.
Paulie living up in
Does
that.
she?
What's up,
I
dude?
didn't know
Yes.
that. Did not know that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Peggy, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Ashley's here. Thank you, Ashley. Hello. Snowman, what's your channel? Ida wants to know.
But my channel is just called Snowman. But if you do a search for abandoned Tampa Snowman, you'll definitely find me. I have a yellow logo, and all my videos have a yellow frame on the thumbnails.
Which is a great idea, by the way. It's a good way to brand yourself. I like that.
My daughter told me how to brand myself because she
That's-
watches YouTube.
Yeah. See, she
See?
knows what's up. That's perfect. That's a great
You
idea.
gotta take advice from the kids because she's
Mhm. I just dropped a link here from Mr. Snowman. Yes, everybody up here is a creator, guys. Feel free, please, to check them out. There's Snowman's link there. And I think we've got a special guest. There she is herself.
There she is.
Sandra Pink in the house. What's up,
Sandra
Sandra?
Pink.
Hello. How are you?
What's happening, Sandra? Good to see you, girl.
I'm good.
That's awesome. That's great. What are you getting yourself into these days?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm preparing my live stream for
I think we lost you.
She's gonna start doing readings for people with her pendulum.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
That is awesome. I love.
Can you still hear me?
I
Now
can
we
hear you
can.
now. Yeah.
Okay. I was preparing my live stream for Friday night with Rooted as my guest.
Very cool. Getting him in the hot seat.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna question him bad.
Good.
Uh-oh.
He gets so
Uh-oh.
nervous. You need to play up on that. He gets so nervous. It's
I
hilarious.
am. That's why I'm kind of quiet right now. I don't know why. I just get so nervous. I'm telling you guys, that is a secret about me. I truly am camera shy. Like,
Whoa! You in the
This
wrong
is very
business,
smart.
I
bro.
am too.
Yeah.
Rooted seems so smooth, the delivery.
no.
Very
He
nice.
does. Fake it till you make it.
Right,
He gets a
exactly.
little nervous when you're filming. When I was filming with him, I could tell he was a little bit nervous. But yeah, really, when the videos come out, you can't tell at all. You really can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's awesome to hang out with, though, man. He's hilarious. This guy's amazing.
I know. I
So-
need to make it over to Florida. Finally.
Yeah, you
Been
do
a
need to
long
make it to
time.
Florida. I've been telling you that for a while now. A and B, since we're on the subject, what is it that you do that helps combat your nerves when you do something like this?
That's a good question. I tried to dive into whatever I'm talking about. It's the moment of silence that really gets me shy.
Mhm.
I guess you would call it dead space, dead air, the lag. That's what kind of gets me nervous. Usually even on the live streams that I do, the first 5 minutes is probably the worst for me. And
Yeah.
if the guest that I'm having on is nervous, it makes it even harder on me. But it's still fun. So I always tell my guests, and I know that, well, all of you that have been on my show knows that in the behind scenes I say, don't worry, I'm nervous, just as nervous as you.
I gotta go help my daughter. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay.
So
You do,
Hey, guys,
yeah.
Real quick, Paulie said from Live It Up, what I have some places to take them and show them. Yeah, Paulie, I did. I located a bunch of different cemeteries around this area. When you guys come back, I'm definitely going to take you guys to. I found some really cool ones.
So,
we're ready.
Brian, when you go to cemeteries, what is it that you're looking for?
I just I love creepy places, and cemeteries that dark in the middle of the night are just creepy. It doesn't matter what cemetery you're in. If you're in the cemetery in the middle of the night, it's creepy. And I love that. I just love it, man. I mean, I don't really go looking for anything. I mean, of course, I'll use my spirit box and, take pit photos and things. And hopefully I'll catch something. And many times I do, and sometimes I don't. But I just love it because it's creepy, man. I love the creepiness. The darker, the better.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm one of them guys, if you're exploring with me and there's a creepy part of a building or whatever, and everybody's like, I ain't going in there. I'm like, I got this.
Mhm. Me too. Me too.
I love that.
You have to, because if you don't, it's literally going to keep you up at night. Like, what did I miss? What was around that corner that I missed?
Well, that's
Absolutely.
that I fell through in that house. It was crazy because 2 days later, I got 3 bruised ribs out of that situation. And
Ooh.
3 days later, even though I was in so much pain, all I kept thinking was, I've got to go back. I got to go see what was in that basement. And that's all I could think for like a week. And I was like, I got to go back. Actually, I just found out last week that they actually burned the place down.
Oh
I know. I was like,
Crazy.
oh,
no.
God.
Oh,
And I never.
man. I always feel like I lose a close friend when that stuff happens.
Right?
It's heartbreaking. Like, I'm not saying anybody here thinks that, but there are some people that thinks what we do is, just you visit a place and you go, but each one has got its own little catalog page in your brain, and you leave a little piece of yourself behind. And when you go back and visit and it's destroyed or it gets destroyed or demolished, it's like, oh, right in the gut, man.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, no doubt. Because you always eventually down the road somewhere find yourself going back to a location you've been just
Yeah.
to see what has changed, and see what, and I love doing that. And now I can't go there, and I'm like, oh man, it's crazy. Honestly, I was telling Zach the other day when we went to do a reformatory in was it Fairfield? I think. Zach?
Yeah, it's Fairfield.
They had a piece of paper in one of the rooms where different explorers that have been there could sign their name and date. And I told Zach, I said, I'm going to start doing that. Like places that I go and check out, I'm going to start leaving a piece of paper on the wall or whatever to where people can sign when they explore it. I think it's a cool idea.
It is a cool idea, especially when the cops show up and they have all your signatures and fingerprints.
Yep.
That's perfect. It's a great idea. Keep
That's
it up.
why we sign our
Just-
YouTube names. That way they can just see us on YouTube.
Take a selfie and be like, yo.
I didn't even
Oh
think
yeah,
about.
here's my address and here's my number if you need it. If you got any questions.
Okay, let me
The
re-specify.
bigger fee right here is right
Yeah.
shows what's not me. Just saying, I'm innocent.
Let me rephrase that. Only going to do that in places where we have permission to go into.
Very well said. Yes.
Nicely
And,
saved.
and again, we should all have permission to go into places we don't condone trespassing or anything like that.
Exactly.
However, you do what you got to do. I love it.
Parent or guardian? Goes
Parent
with
or
you.
guardian, yes. So Sandra, tell me more about your pendulum. How long have you been doing that?
Oh, I've been doing that for like 3 to 4 years. I thought it was 2, but no, it's 3 years more constant there. It was 3 years.
That's
So
awesome.
my latest video, I was talking to my doll with it.
Very cool. I
That
like
was
that.
a really cool video, Sandra. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It was really neat.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just decided I'll try it, see what happens, and a lot of
So-
people liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people they really enjoy the instant gratification of whether they believe it or think it's true or not. It's something they can see. So I can walk into a building and be like, yo, there's a ghost over there. And most people be like, okay, I believe you just because whatever. But something tangible like what you're doing, that's really cool. It's something I've done before, but I'm definitely not up to par to be able to do it on camera. So kudos to you for sure.
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy though,
It
this
does.
pendulum and stuff. So I
It
put all
does.
my energy around me, like my salt lamp and my crystals were beside me. So I would
Yeah.
rub my hands on the salt lamp to give me energy,
That's
and
awesome.
it helped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just stuff you have to do. It's very draining.
Yeah.
Good, no matter what you're talking to, good or bad, it's still draining. So that's awesome.
How many of
Yeah.
you guys have used dowsing rods, and what's your thoughts on the dowsing rods?
Rachel's used them.
Mm-hmm.
If you would have saw her video, you would have known.
It was probably an older video before I subbed to her. I don't know.
Well, what the paranormal used them too. So
Mhm.
just on
Yeah.
the recent
Yeah.
video with
What the
Texas
yeah.
Cryptid.
Yep,
Yeah.
So
through the veil
My
has used
father.
them.
Hired a guy to douse his well. Back in the 1950s, my dad built a house out in the country, out in the hills, back in Pennsylvania. And he hired his dad's friend to come and use the dowsing rods to show where to dig the well. and he dug the well by hand, and sure enough, there was water. So dowsing worked.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Paulie, that sounds awesome, man. Disneyland or Disney World? I would love to go do that. I would actually like to be able to get into Kings Island after hours, but you can't go in there after hours. And it really sucks because, believe it or not, Kings Island is supposed to be a very haunted theme park, but it's
Really?
so hard to get permission to go in them places after closing. Like, it's really hard.
Yeah, even harder now with COVID.
So
Oh, yeah,
what-
exactly.
I had a question. So
Yeah.
the Iowa, it almost sounds like Ferrari, Farrier, Iowa, Farrier, Iowa. I think I know. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Right, we were talking about it the other day. Somebody was talking about it's supposed to be really super haunted.
That's in Iowa,
Iowa.
isn't it?
Huh?
That's in Iowa, isn't it?
Who invited this guy?
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's spelled like this, I think.
Type it in. Let me see. I think I know what you're saying, but
I don't know how you say it. It's like, it almost sounds like Ferrari or something. Like that's how I heard it, but
Farrar?
Farrier,
Iowa?
Iowa. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Please.
I don't think so.
I've never even heard of it.
I've been to Iowa, but I don't know that.
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. I know I'm not crazy. I heard it and they said it was like supposed to be super, super, super haunted.
Oh, Haunting at Farrar Haunted Schoolhouse. Is that what you're talking about?
I think
Like
so,
it's a little
yeah,
town and the
schoolhouse.
school.
Yes.
Oh man, I have heard of this. You were talking about that with me though.
No, I know. Well, I think it was the after party.
Yeah, we were
Oh.
talking
I
about it
can't
on the
remember
after
who was
party.
talking about it. I don't know if it was John or
It probably was John. That's all he does is talk. It's cool. Too bad he's not here to hear that one.
you never know. He might just pop on.
He might be. I'm just teasing. I love John. I think he's
Super
we have
funny guy.
mutual respect for what we do. We have different tastes, and that's what's so beautiful about this is that we can all just get along, and I love it. But
Yes,
this
he's a funny guy, man. He's hilarious.
yeah, he is, and he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool. I lost my window here.
Yeah, I was just wanting to know more about it. I didn't
Yeah.
know if anybody knew. I was just curious.
Unfortunately, I do not, which is very surprising to me. But it looks really, really cool. Wow.
Really? You're looking at it,
Yes.
and they're gonna make me go look at it.
Here, I'll put the official here.
What's up, Rex? Yo, 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 yo.
What's going on? So Snowman, how long have you been doing this?
Since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
But I only started uploading videos recently,
Oh,
in the last couple of years.
that's awesome.
But I've always, if I see something when I'm driving, I will get out and go look, like a decaying building or whatever. I didn't start taking, one of the ones that I have uploaded was in Plains, Georgia. Do you guys remember Jimmy Carter's hometown, Plains, Georgia?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In between where Jimmy Carter lives and his boyhood home, there's a house that he rented for just over a year.
Really?
And I looked at a map when I was at the boyhood home. I was with my son. We were traveling the country, and we saw on this map haunted house. So we went and checked it, and it was open. And I uploaded a video. It turns out that Jimmy Carter lived there for a couple of years. So there are lots and lots of stories about this house being haunted.
Oh my god.
Both
That's
before
pretty
Jimmy
cool.
Carter lived there and after. And it's a small town. If you just ask anybody where the haunted house is, they'll show you.
Oh my gosh.
And you might not find it open like I did, but I just went in and the door was open, so we went in and looked around and took photos.
Yeah.
But I took those photos years ago, and I was just looking through old photos one day and said, I could turn these into a video. So
That's awesome.
That'd be cool, Paulie. Wow, man, more than 50 times. Whoa,
Oh,
that
thanks,
sounds pretty
Kelly.
neat.
Maximus in the house. Hey, Maximus, how you doing?
What's up, Maximus?
Maximus is one of those ones that's been with me from the beginning. A lot of these people have, but just such a positive freak. Every time there's a message left, it just beams me right in the face. I love it. Thank you for being here, Maximus. Let's see. My channel was made for my late mom. She was sick and bedridden. She asked me to make a channel. I think you told me that once before, and I haven't seen you much since then. I'm sure you've been very busy. But
Yeah.
I believe that a lot of us sort of have the same, we all have our subs and our people that we put these videos out and they're just not able to get out and explore, and it just brings them such joy. And to hear that from something that we are so passionate about is just the biggest compliment that I think we can ever get. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah,
That is the
definitely.
best.
It is. Yeah.
Guys, I've been exploring with Paulie from Live It Up a few times, man. If you guys get a chance, go check out his channel. He does do some really cool stuff.
Yeah,
So big shout out to Paulie. So,
Yeah.
bro.
definitely. Yeah. Go ahead. Drop your link for me, would you? Because I lost my page here. I'm stuck in a Farrar haunted schoolhouse, which looks amazing.
Sandra, get on that. You know you're on it. She
Sandra's-
drops everybody's. Dude, she's on everybody's links. You say something about dropping a link, and it's like, bam.
He's like
Yep.
on it. I know. I don't know how
Yeah.
she's able to do all this and then still work on her own stuff because
She's awesome.
She must have a spreadsheet
Amazing,
somewhere.
man.
she has to. She
I have a
absolutely has to.
robot.
Oh my gosh. She's just, I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. And Sandra's like, nope, I've already got it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're going to type it in, and as you're typing it in, you look in there, she's already put it up, and you're like, well, okay.
I love it.
She probably has like
Awesome.
the hacker setup where it's got like 10, 20 screens,
I wouldn't,
got
I
8.
wouldn't doubt it.
10 keyboards.
Only 8.
Do you
I
really have
an
8? Are you
Yes.
kidding? Are you
No.
You have 8 up right now? You have 8 of them?
what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 now.
What? Wow.
6 monitors?
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my heavens.
And
No wonder she's always in everyone's live stream.
Seriously, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
I've only got one puny. I've got a green screen that I don't even have on right now. So there's that, and my hair isn't combed, and
me
Oh,
too.
I-
Well,
everybody's like, "Yeah, after party." I'm like, "Oh crap, okay, let's do it. Why not?"
well, I've been doing it before making videos. That's what I was doing too, watching people's videos. And when I meet somebody that I really like, well, I watch that channel all day long. Like I go down through the whole list.
Do you? I know you do. You're so good at that. You're just so good.
Doing the Hollywood Square thing again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man.
I just
What's
got
up,
shuffled.
Zach? You keep
No,
doing
I was
this.
just switching from my phone to my computer. The phone was real hard to look at all the messages and then look at the laptop, and I was just like,
Yes.
no, just
It is.
Sorry.
Hello, Amy. How are you? Thank you for joining. Connie's here. Love your guests. Yes, Kooky Connie. She's amazing too. She's been here forever.
Barbara's cool
Tony.
too, man. Barbara's really awesome. Thanks, Barbara.
And Barbara's
yes.
good.
Yeah.
That is awesome. We got a good crew here. We're not going to go too much longer. I have got to get dinner started. But if anybody has a question, please, for anybody here in this panel, go ahead and throw it up yes, Zach.
I just want to say thanks for letting us come on the the after party. Thanks.
That was
for
so
doing the
cute.
after-
Like a little boy, you're like, hello.
Put your hand down. Do your homework.
No, thank you guys for being here. Like I said, I just felt so bad about that short video that I just wanted to hang out with you guys a little longer. And this is the first time I've actually had a panel like this. So it's a lot of fun. And Zach, I see why you love it so much. It's just
Sometimes
great.
the after parties are even better than the actual video. I mean, I love the after parties. It's so laid back and everybody just chills. and-
Yeah.
Really
Yes,
cool.
Zach.
Are you going to be doing more live streams?
Yes,
Good
I
one.
plan on
In the
doing more
future,
lives. Yeah, Yeah, it's something that sort of because I still work full time.
Yeah.
I'm getting to you. Hold on. Because I still work full time, I come home and usually we've already done filming and then I have to edit. You guys all know the story.
Yeah.
So live streams, I just forget how awesome they are, and it's just like you get all that pressure to put out the video, this, and that, and then it's like there's no time left in the day. But yes. Now this is a wonderful reminder of just how awesome it is to hang out with not only talented and creative creators, but people in the chat as well. So yes, I will be doing more live streams. Yes,
Yeah.
Brian, what can I help you with, sir?
Well, I was supposed to be on the show about a month or two ago, and I was just wondering when I'm going to do that.
I
That was a
gotcha.
low blow.
I'm just messing with her, man.
I'm
Yes.
messing, but I'm serious.
So cool.
I believe I also promised Sandra one, and I could scroll through my feed here and see who else I promised one. Coming in March, depending on how busy I get. I got a lot on my plate, and you know it. You know I got a lot on my plate right now.
Girl, no
What?
rush.
Hey, no,
I'm just messing
John's
with
in
you,
here. We
man.
gotta be quiet now. John's in here.
Crap.
John's in here.
Everybody
Oh,
delete the
gosh.
links. Delete the links.
There he is. Take the links down quick. There he is.
I told you, it'll just pop on in.
Yeah, that's it.
Great. I
Yo,
love it.
there you go. Oh my goodness.
You know,
Oh
when they
man.
pop it up here in a second, like, let me in.
Snowman, how long you been in Tampa?
1986.
Nice.
I've
So
been
you
down
were
here a long time.
here. You were here for the snow then, back then, weren't you?
No. My wife was born in Tampa. She was here the last time it really snowed, and there was snow on the ground. I think was 1976.
76.
Oh,
is what it
wow.
is. Okay.
She was just a
Holy
baby.
moly.
Yeah, there are some really cool pictures that people were taking of the snow in 76. And it wasn't just a little, I mean, we've had a little spits here and there, but it was a good, I mean, for Floridians, anything is good, but man, they still talk about that.
It stuck to the ground. The snow actually stuck to the ground, which we don't get here under an
Never.
ordinary
Yeah.
I was
circumstance.
7 years old back in 76. I still remember that. I mean,
Wasn't even a thought.
Me either.
I was
That's okay.
6 years old.
What?
I was
Yeah, ma'am.
No way.
I'm
I was
51.
You are not.
are you
I'm
really?
51.
No.
That's crap.
I,
I'm 52.
I was
42.
born in 69.
Yep, me too. 69 babies. Yay.
I got a few years on you, Sandra. I'm 59.
You are not. What is going on here?
I'm
You
59.
want to see my ID?
Yes. Neva, yes. I
No,
want to
don't
know.
show your address.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Hey, there he is.
There's my hand.
what's happening, Eric?
There's the man right there, the man of the hour.
Good to see you,
Love the hour.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Spark says I'm just going to eat my nachos and judge.
Yeah, well, you're going to do that anyway, whether or not you're on the panel or not. So it's cool. I was surprised to see you in the live premiere. I was glad I didn't say anything silly like, you know, dust and orbs and demons and all that. So, whew, thank goodness. I'm just kidding. Sparks of the Paranormal, John Sparks, is in the house. He is hiding backstage in the chat. But he is an amazing creator. So everybody go check him out for sure. He's got such a very direct view on things, and it's refreshing because, as you know, with exploration and the paranormal, there is a lot of fluff that goes around, and he's just not having any of it. So it's nice to see because you know how that goes.
Awesome.
Everybody's got a story. 57 here. Well, it's warm here in Florida right now. I know everybody makes fun of my snow jokes, but that day that I did that video, it was in the 50s and windy, so I'm not used to that.
I
I walked
envy
out.
you.
I'm like,
Yeah, you said it was 60 degrees. You said it might snow.
I would love to see 50 degrees right now, man. I'm tired of 12. Oh,
12.
We're
Yeah.
supposed to get like 3 degrees here in Texas.
What?
wow.
What?
That's a
I'm
trip.
like,
3.
they say it's going to snow tomorrow.
That's
You
not a
better
real
believe
number.
it. If it snows, I'm making a snowman tomorrow.
Yeah.
Snowman.
And you're going to call him Snowman.
And I'm gonna have
Snowman.
a snowball fight with somebody, my neighbors
it.
or something. I'm
Make
gonna
sure you outline them in yellow. Keep to the branding.
Yeah, the branding. Yeah.
yellow
Yeah.
snow. Okay.
Yellow snow. Yeah, I heard that's a
The
I
yellow-
heard that's a thing. I don't know.
That's how we make snow cones in Ohio.
Oh,
Ohio. Oh, I should have known Ohio.
Oh, yeah. I've
Yeah,
been
you
trying
Sandra,
to-
where are you at?
You should have known.
I'm in Quebec, Canada.
Okay.
We make the
Yeah, I
snow.
told you.
I was gonna say, yeah, we've got no room to talk.
She's the reason we get all of our snow. Thanks, Sandra.
Yeah.
It all
I'm
comes
fed
from
up,
there.
so I'm shipping it everywhere. So
Yeah,
tomorrow
man.
it's going to
Oh,
be in
nice.
Texas, and
Negative
I have no
one.
more room in my driveway. So
So, Snowman, let me ask you this, man. What's the number one
There
place
you go,
you've
Ida.
explored?
The number one place, what?
And the number
Yeah.
one place you've explored and why?
Why is that? I don't know. You know what was really cool? I was taking a trip back up north, back up to my home in Western PA, and I got to go to a castle in Berkeley, West Virginia.
yes.
Have you been to Berkeley, West Virginia?
No.
No.
If you ever get through there, they have a castle, and it's really worth it.
Wow.
I
Really?
don't know that you'll get inside, but they have given tours at different times. I think it's between owners now, so I don't really keep up on it. But
Wow.
it's amazingly cool, and it's haunted. So there's that.
It's
I wanna
haunted
go
too.
right to that
So
one.
bad, man.
I did not see any ghosts. But I'm not the kind of guy who sees ghosts. So
Right.
they may very well have been standing right beside me, and I just can't see them.
Yep.
There's a
Wow.
lot of Northerners in here.
There is a lot of Northerners in here.
A lot
Yeah.
of
Another
Ohioans.
one.
My mom was born in
Mountain.
Ohio,
Wow.
but I'm from PA. Steeler fan.
Yeah. I want to explore castles so bad. We don't
Go
have
Bucks!
it around here.
We have
We don't
modern
have-
castles
yeah.
here. We
don't
actually have a
one in
castle
India.
here in Texas. The Texas people should know that one. We have I think we got a couple castles here.
You have the fake Alamo.
The fake Alamo. I know that was very disappointing learning that on air.
It's
I
not
can hear
real.
your heart breaking.
It's not
Yeah.
real.
That hurt.
The Alamo's not real.
I did the same thing when I seen
Oh,
when,
here we go.
when
Here
you
we
had him
go.
on the podcast and he said that. I was like, oh man, what? It's fake. What?
There you go. Yeah, I'm doing a live Q&A. It's probably not going to be long, and I'm going to do my giveaway reveal
Oh,
from Sandra
shoot.
Pink's
Oh.
videos.
Okay.
So
Okay. Very good.
That'll be
and and I'm going to explain about the cryptid PTSD, why there wasn't any shows this month. So
Fair enough.
yeah. I was gonna ask you about that. I didn't see you had any listed, and I was like, what's up with that?
yeah, stay tuned tomorrow. You'll find out.
Bigfoot is real.
I'll just call you later. No,
Those wood boogers are real. I'm telling you.
Oh no! In Florida, what do we call them? Not swamp thing. What is it
Swamp
called?
apes.
Swamp ape.
Skunk ape.
Skunk.
Oh,
Yeah,
skunk
skunk
ape.
ape. Sorry.
Skunk ape.
Jeez.
Salute 777. What's up, buddy? Sorry.
Ah, what's
Salute.
going on, salute?
There he
What's up,
is,
Salute?
man.
Hey,
Making a comeback.
salute.
What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Yes. No, not after your channel being trashed.
I'm just kidding. Let me get the link. Hold on.
Yeah, so we had to delete the links when you came in.
We did. We're like, oh shoot, here he comes.
Hurry, take them down quick. They're back.
Salute actually made me go out and buy a camera so that I could do a live stream with him.
Really?
He
Awesome.
talked me into it because I was afraid to do it. And I'm glad he did, because now, look, I'm with all
Yeah.
of y'all.
Nice.
Look at
Heck
you
yeah.
now.
Way to
I
go,
would-
salute.
I would absolutely love to pick your brain sometime, Mr. Snowmancer. I think you've got a lot of
There's a thin spot
A lot
right
of
here.
information.
yes, yes, that's amazing.
He
That's
said
a
he
lot.
has a few entry points up there.
Okay.
Yes.
well, I guess we all do. We all do.
Come
I
on.
put the
Adam,
comments
good to see
in.
you, brother. How you been, Adam? Good to see you on here, bro.
Oh, thank you for
We've been
stopping in,
working him
Misty.
stuff.
Appreciate it. Well, come on then. What are you waiting for?
See you,
Salute
Misty.
you up too,
Have a
man.
good night.
Well, I'm taking my bags.
He wants
back
the
to
link.
this
Where's he
mouth.
at?
Oh, here he is. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Boom. Boom.
What?
Uh-oh. There he is.
Hello.
Where's Bigfoot?
Dude, where is the purple?
Yeah, that's what I was
looks
gonna say.
weird.
Where's the purple light?
Yeah, what happened to the purple, man?
You guys set the dude. Come on, set the mood.
You had one job to do. There he is.
Oh, is that Skunk Ape or Bigfoot?
Yes.
There he is.
Translucent. Did you see it? It was translucent.
Yeah,
Right.
he-
Color
It's an
change.
alien.
it was a specter, the ghost of Bigfoot.
Oh, he's gonna turn the lights off. There he
Here we
goes.
go.
Oh,
Whoop,
man,
whoop,
here we
whoop,
go.
Turn the
whoop.
lights off.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
I wonder if I can do
Pulls
There's
out
that
chairs.
Is that better now? Is that better? Are we
Yeah.
happy now? Are we happy?
We're happy now.
Okay.
Yes. Thank
Good.
you.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Speaking of chips and queso, I do have a plate of nachos
No worries. Help yourself.
because this is America.
Go for it.
Nice.
Rochelle, how's your shoulder? My shoulder is fine. Thank you for asking. Fully healed and ready to go for a round 2 because that was a cheap shot and I'm not happy with it.
She said, I'm going back and I'm going to throw down.
Mhm.
Get him, Rochelle.
Yep. That's just not nice. That is not nice. Not
Like,
nice.
wait, if they're not dead yet, they will be.
They will. I'm going to bring them back just to put them back.
There you go.
I'm gonna kill them dead.
I wish they were dead.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh, that's my favorite threat. That is my favorite threat. People are like, "Oh, I'll kill you." I'm like, "No, no, no, no. I'm gonna make you wish you were dead."
That's even better.
I hope you like tubes because it's the only way you'll be eating.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mic drop.
Burn, baby, burn.
I love it.
So guess what, guys?
What's
This is kind of sad.
Broke the camera.
No,
Oh.
God, no.
That's the
my
first thing I
child.
thought too. I was like,
so
you just
thank
got
you.
it.
Yeah, he just
Like-
bought the thing.
Like, I love my dog, but that camera's more important to me than that dog. Like, I'll throw the dog. I'm not gonna throw the camera.
No.
Animal cruelty.
No, so we did 2 weeks ago. We did an investigation at this cemetery, and I got an hour into editing the video, and my computer crashed,
No.
and
What?
I lost the entire edited.
Oh.
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 So for the
That's a
last 3
blow, man.
days, I've just been surfing YouTube as opposed to editing because I'm dying inside.
Wow, dude, I
Oh my
can only
God.
imagine.
It was so
You know-
good. We
You know
literally
what I
got a
hate?
voice of a kid. I said, "What's your name?" And then you hear what sounds like a kid say a name, but you don't understand what the name is. And then I say, "How old are you?" And it says, "I'm 7."
Stop.
What?
I was like,
What?
"Yo!"
Lost it. Oh no.
We even got a residual of a train coming through town because there was
Wow.
no train running for one. And what horn is going to go, or what train is going to go through a town and honk their horn once?
None.
None.
It's against
And
you have to
literally-
honk it more than once.
You hear the horn, the train horn, and then you hear something going over tracks, and then it just disappears.
Oh
Like-
wow!
Ghost Train.
I would be crying if I were you.
Okay, first of all,
Seriously.
I don't have emotions. Okay, I only have rage.
Like road rage.
Hide the dog. Hide the dog.
Road rage, walk rage.
Get out the way! I gotta
breathe
edit a
rage.
video. I gotta get home to edit this video.
Oh my god.
You know what I hate?
So
is
I
when you're out-
have to go back through it and do it all
when
over
you're out
again.
I am
recording
so
somewhere.
sorry.
When you're out recording somewhere, or you think you're on record, and the whole time you think you're recording and you're really not.
I've done that.
Oh, man, I've done that so many times and been like, "What? It wasn't even on." Ah.
Yes. Yes. That's worse because you don't have. At least he's got the raw footage to go back to,
Yes.
whereas
Right?
ours is just opportunity lost because
Yes.
I was too stupid to turn on the camera. I've done that.
You get so excited in the moment, and you're like, "Oh, this is great," and then you find out later you didn't even get it, and you're like, "No."
Yeah. Yes.
There's
or you
a
think-
rage that burns inside of you with the fire of 1,000 suns.
Mhm.
Yes,
true.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
I would not even wish that on my worst enemy. That's just that is such a gut blow, especially when you
I spent
I mean-
3 days editing.
Yes,
3
and
days.
don't get me. Everybody has got a hard job when it comes to editing, and it can be enjoyable and it can be just absolutely just painful. However, I think that with urban exploration and especially the paranormal, when you have to fine tooth comb everything you go through, and you can't just like, ooh, pretty scene, pretty scene, pretty scene. Not saying that other creators have that easy of a job, but man, you go through all that just to have it poof gone.
Not only that, but multiple camera angles.
Yeah.
Oh man,
An
That's
entire
tough.
25-minute segment of me having a conversation via K2 with a spirit. Gone.
Gone.
I had that beautifully edited. Beautifully edited.
Wow.
And then it just goes, nope. And I was like,
But it'll be so much better when you go back and do it over again. It'll be so much better the second time. Trust me.
Oh my god.
It's for a reason.
Yeah,
Has
you
anybody
can-
else
That
ever run
much
into
better?
that?
that
can
much
just-
better?
you can
I'm only going
act
to use one camera angle from now on.
I quit. That's it. Done.
I will say the raw footage is the raw uncut film that you do on I think those are fun
Mhm.
and easy to edit because you're like, heck yeah, my edit will only be an hour and not 8 to 15 hours long. But it is still fun to edit like cut here, cut here, cut here. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't want to say that. Cut that, you know.
Yeah,
It just hurts, you know?
it does. It does.
Rochelle, wasn't it you that was saying that you filmed with your drone one time and you
Yeah.
find out you didn't have your SD card in it?
Man,
So
let
you
me tell
deleted
you.
everything off the SD card, John?
No. God, no.
Oh,
So you
he's
gotta go
he's gonna
re-edit
back-
it again?
I've got it all on the hard drive.
Okay, good. You didn't lose it.
I'm dumb. I'm not stupid.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
don't feel as bad then because you still have it.
I'm still worried about his dog. I mean,
The dog's fine. He's asleep on the bed over here.
I
Now
know, right?
you have-
I threw him against the wall. He
I
went right
lost
to
my
sleep.
footage. I'm kicking the dog.
I body slammed him onto the bed. He went right to sleep. It's fine.
That's
Right.
good.
So cold.
You don't have to worry about creating them up that way. I like it.
No. I don't believe in crates. I believe in
No.
allowing the anarchy to run free.
Yeah. Well, especially when you body slam it. That's good. That's excellent.
You know, it's got to know, I'm the dominant, that's all.
Yeah. what kind of dog do you have?
He's a mutt.
Fair enough.
Actually, hang on.
Oh, I got
Let me
one.
see.
Best guess.
Okay, hang on.
You got one what? What do you got?
I got a mutt too.
Do you?
Yeah. Let's just see.
I've got a new baby.
Oh,
He
hi.
loves him.
This is
Oh.
Banjo.
You're so cute.
Giving hugs.
Don't,
another
I swear to
puppy.
God.
I gotta get my dog.
Oh,
I've got
I
a full,
love
I've got a
it.
No.
full blood boxer.
He's my
puppy.
baby.
Don't.
He's not
Oh.
weaned
I
yet.
love you from the yeah.
Did you want some too?
Yeah,
My
this is
puppy-
Benji. His
My
name is
puppy's got 3
Benji.
weeks.
Benji,
This
that's
is-
perfect.
this is Banjo.
Banjo and Benji.
Yeah,
Oh.
Benji and Banjo.
Banjo McPickens Sparks is his full legal name.
I love it.
Oh, what's up, son, man?
Oh, it's a
That
weenie.
is that a wiener dog?
You good? You all right?
Oh.
This
You
is
having
the
a good
girl. Her name's Buttercup.
Oh. Her name's what?
The girl.
What's
She
her
likes
name?
kisses on her head.
Like Princess Buttercup?
Princess Buttercup. That's right.
All right, Rudy, go grab the cat.
Oh God.
Come here.
You good?
Yes, you.
Don't.
Oh.
Don't. We talked about this, not in public.
Oh.
That face right
The other
now
dog
is
getting
perfect.
kisses. How come I can't get kisses too?
Don't.
My daughter's boxer just had puppies, and it's 3 weeks till he gets weaned, and I've got a boxer puppy coming.
Spay and neuter your damn animals. Don't start with me.
Oh, mine are
Spay and,
fixed.
spay and neuter your children.
I'm gonna call it brutal.
I'm afraid.
I've got a boy dachshund too, but we're not
You have
breeding.
you've
That
got a
cat's a
pair of
cat.
winners. That's so cute.
That
Come
cat's a
in
pretty cat.
I love that. Oh,
I'm
that's sweet.
like deathly allergic to cats, so
Oh, good. And I'm sitting right next to him too. So
Dude,
here.
Brutus cat is like this big around, dude. Brutus
I'm
cat
leaving.
is like that big around. He's
I'm
fat.
leaving.
Thank you.
Like,
Ah, I'm trying to push the box away.
Wait, hang on.
The other way.
Yeah.
Ma'am! Ma'am, he's touching me, ma'am!
Somebody's at the door.
Oh, there's a good boy.
There it is.
Oh,
Look at
stop
that.
it.
wow. What kind is he, Rochelle? What do you have?
He's a Staffy.
Oh,
He's a, what is he exactly? Sunshine? Ridley?
American Bulldog.
American Bulldog. He's not a Staffy at all. I don't know what.
He's a
that's
champion.
cool.
I do
That's
have
what he
a
is.
Staffy down here, and then I also let me see if I can. Let
First
me
of all,
see.
Connie, I have the chips and queso.
Aw.
Oh,
Oh, look,
Yes.
he's got
Oh,
a
he's-
spot in his eye.
he's got pretty
There's another
markings.
one.
Oh, there's
Wow.
Oh,
three.
look at that. Oh my god, look at that underbite.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that underbite. Oh,
So
yes.
that white one right there, that's
That is
Dixon
so
after The
cute.
Walking Dead. And
Alright.
then that is Olive. She's a Staffy.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got
You
her
can see-
from the
Oh.
shelter. Her
You can
ears
s-
were already cropped. I don't recommend doing that, but she
Yeah,
went into the shelter.
don't
We
do it.
rescued her that way. And I don't know where the big dumb one went, but that's Ridley. Sunshine actually gave me M&Ms to entice him to come over here.
Yeah, come
And,
here. Come here. Yeah, I can see him drooling after him.
Yeah, that was just freaking lovely.
Yeah, let's give a dog chocolate.
Yeah, don't get me started on that, bro. Don't.
No.
Don't.
I
Yeah,
got a friend.
I
So-
said enticed. I didn't say fed.
Oh, good.
I know.
I have a
I-
friend that-
I used to work at a chocolate factory, so I know all of the ways around
Of course
doing
you
that.
did. Of course you did.
First of all, rude.
That's amazing. I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I'm
That's
not.
what
I
meant.
spent 5 years not having a summer vacation, not having a holiday.
Oh,
I was 12.
oh
I
my
was
God.
12.
That chocolate's salty.
Child labor laws are ruining this country. If you
Oh my
can
God.
walk, you can work.
That's true. So I got my my first shirt in the mail. I'm so excited. My first Rochelle
cool.
G shirt.
Nice.
And,
Nice.
Oh.
it's such a cool feeling to be able to create something like that, and then you're the only one who
Nice.
buys it. I love it.
That reminds me,
So-
Rochelle. Do you have hoodies?
I do.
I'm gonna get a hoodie. I want a hoodie.
Sweet.
I'll personalize one for you. How about that?
It's going to say to Charlie.
Right?
Oh my god.
Well, once I get my merch line going, on the back it's gonna say on the fly.
Well, what are you waiting for? You can make your merch line now.
Yeah, make it now.
Just
I mean,
wait.
I made mine like the third week of my podcast. I just went ahead and did it.
You don't need money, bro. It doesn't take any money unless you sell something.
Yeah.
Are you
Really?
new here? Yeah.
Well, I was talking to Rooted about
Gosh.
using the person that he goes through a while back.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything. No.
Don't
Why
you
you
I'm
listening?
tell
gonna hide under this comment here. Okay.
us how you really feel. I want to
I'm
hear
working
that.
on it. I'm working on it. I'll get some merch out. Hopefully, I'm
Thank you.
hoping
Really?
to have.
Yes.
I'm hoping
I'm
to
on
have
top,
some
baby.
for October. I'm hoping
Seriously.
to have a merch line by October.
What? Do it now.
October,
What are you
bruh.
waiting for? Seriously, it doesn't
Yeah,
take
dude,
much.
you need to do it
Yeah.
now. We'll get together, dude, and I'll help you if you need help, dude. We'll get it done. We got to get get out
I
there.
literally have Sparks of the Paranormal everything. Even like the new thing that came out with Ghost Squad, I've got face masks.
That's
People
awesome.
rock that junk.
They do.
You know what my favorite piece of merch is I've gotten so far, man?
Is it the rooted sticker? It's the rooted sticker. I knew it.
At least he's not wiping with it, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's
He's
messed
like,
up.
this is better than toilet paper.
When you're reaching for the roll and you can't find it, but there's a sticker nearby. Game on.
It is waterproof. Yes. I guess that would be better than using the empty toilet paper roll, right?
Jesus.
would it?
Okay, so we have
I
a
would never do
question
that.
here from Janet. Janet wants to know, you guys want to tell us your most extreme paranormal experiences have been so far? Who wants to go? And silence. I love it.
I don't see ghosts.
I have
That's
nachos.
okay. That's going to be paranormal in about 10 minutes.
20.
Mine was probably during the summer. I went to
Summer
a
in
place
69.
called the. I went to a hotel called the Golden Lamb, and the fourth floor of this hotel is supposed to be the most haunted of the hotel. And this hotel is like Ohio's most. It's Ohio's oldest hotel. So I spent the night there. I booked a room on the fourth floors because it's supposed to be the most haunted, the most active. Nothing happened all night. I didn't get anything, didn't hear anything, nothing at all. Presidents have stayed there, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, a couple of days after I posted the video, I was actually watching it with my daughter and my son-in-law. And there's a part, actually a little girl that used to live there, her dad owned the hotel years ago, back in the early 30s and 40s, whatever. But she died from typhoid fever. And she died at the age of like 6. So we're sitting here watching the video, and there's a part of the video where I turn to a curio cabinet, and just as I do in one of the panes of glass in the upper right-hand corner, you see the apparition of a little girl's legs, just the bottom torso, running, and like it was like running towards me from behind me, but behind me with nothing but a window. And I'm like, oh, that's the first apparition I've ever caught on video, and I was psyched. I was super psyched.
That is
Guys,
awesome.
if you get a chance, go to my channel and watch that. It's called yeah. Oh crap. Yeah.
It's called Haunted Place with Stuff and Things.
No. Anyway, it is one of my videos. It's on there. That's the first apparition I've ever caught, and I was really, it blew my mind. Because all you see is the bottom part of her, like a little white dress and patent leather shoes and white stockings, and she's like running.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
I was, what?
There's a little girl running at me, man. I'm going to run the other direction. I ain't tough. Mm-mm. I'll
Yeah,
go back
the only
in
thing
after I
behind me
collect
was a
myself.
staircase and a window, and I'm like, what?
it's not that I'm tough, it's just that I'm stupid.
Well, here's the thing. Running past me is fine. Running away from me is fine. If this little kid's running at me in stockings and it's just the bottom half of her, I ain't tough.
I'm just saying, I played soccer for 3 years. Let's go.
That's what blew my mind, because it was only the bottom part of her. You couldn't see an upper torso. It was
That
just
was
like
it.
from the waist down.
You should have ran and said, I'll go find your other half. I'll be back.
Right?
No, you clearly aren't married. You haven't found your better half.
It's entitled The Golden Lamb, was the video, The Golden Lamb.
Golden Lamb?
So,
Dope.
yeah.
Took you that
it's
long to
pretty
think of
cool.
that? You started this conversation off with the Golden Lamb, man.
I know, right? I couldn't remember.
So I think probably my most intense paranormal experience was actually my first paranormal experience. I was 7 years old, and still kind of messes with my head a little bit. We had just buried my biological father's mother, and we were down there in Alabama. I've always been the kind of guy that when I hop out of the car, I'm the first one in the house. Like even now, like I'm just, I don't know. I just am. And I go hauling into the house, 7 years old, run through the kitchen, into the living room, and my grandmother is sitting in her recliner, and the dog is sitting in her spot, looking at my grandma's spirit, waiting for a dog treat.
Stop.
Wow,
it.
that is so epic, man.
And then I go running outside, freaking the hell out, and I'm like, she's dead, right? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, then why is she inside?
Oh my God.
And everybody runs in, nothing there. Dog is still in the spot waiting for her.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah. No.
Rudy,
It was cool. Creepy.
you had some scary situations when you was a kid, right?
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, that was like the first one that I can remember that goes so far back. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was demonic. I'm gonna say it was demonic because it was a creature that came out of my closet and would like literally come into the edge of my bed and just stare at me, and that's about all I can remember. But that was like my first experience that I just could not explain.
Was it a really like creepy looking kind of thing? Kind of like Gary Busey, like just really off putting?
Just melting.
Scary music.
Very, I don't know, dude. Just very, just demonic, dude. I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can describe something like that. I can't describe this thing, whatever melting in front of me. Yeah.
That's crazy. That is freaking nuts, dude. I love
That's
it.
like
I love
the
it.
first. That's just my first experience. I mean, I did a testimony video on it, but there's many of them. I've had cases since you know, John. I've had cases since I was 8 years old and still have them today. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, where do you want to start?
That's the crazy thing. Like for those of us that had it happen early and still have it happening, like how do you pick one story?
Yeah, I don't know. I heard you say your first one, so I was like, might as well go with my first one too, because like that's where it started. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that's as far as I could remember. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember trying to go into the closet. There had to be a portal, and I'd go in the closet and I would look, and it just, I don't know. It's just freaky.
Hey, real quick, guys. Trina Marshall just subscribed to my channel. Thanks, Trina. I appreciate it.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Trina. God bless.
Thank you for joining the family. We really appreciate it.
Exactly. Big shout out to Trina. Thank you. That's cool.
I need you to narrate my videos, John. Is that cool?
Oh,
So
you
he
would be
says,
surprised.
scary
the amount of
looking like
voices and
Zodiac.
things that I could do. I did an entire we ran a summer camp for the youth at my church, and the first night. Now I was doing media and things like that with two of my best. Honestly, if you were going to leave somebody in charge of your media, it shouldn't be me and my two friends. It shouldn't. But the first night, the pastor. Thank you. The pastor mentioned something jokingly, and he was just like saying, "Oh, I want to write like a book for my kids called Wandering Winston." Well, popped into my head immediately. So we spent the first, 6 hours of the next day, not only writing this, but drawing it out and then filming me narrating it in a British voice. Gather round, children. We have quite the event for you today. We are reading from a great book called Wandering Winston by the great B.J. DiBianca and illustrated by one Nicole DiBianca. And I think this video is actually, and I did the voices for the characters and everything. I had so much fun.
Awesome.
I actually think the video is still out on Vimeo somewhere. I gotta find it.
Yes.
That
we do
is
have
amazing, bro.
Neva, that is so. I'm sorry, I see that.
Oh,
Yeah, Neva, that's so
Thank
awesome.
you. That's amazing.
Nice, nice, Neva.
Yep,
Thank
That
you.
is
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
That's
That is
great.
so cool, man.
Tell me which one you got. I'm interested. I get.
Oh wow, guys! I just got another subscriber. Meg,
Yay!
Meg Voice. Thanks, Meg, if you're in
Yes.
here. Awesome.
That's awesome.
You
Zodiac,
guys are amazing.
I just subscribed to you too, buddy.
Yeah,
too.
me
Did
too.
you? Thanks, man.
Trina, thanks for joining the Sparks of the Paranormal family. Salute 777. We appreciate you coming on board.
Guys, I'll tell you, that's what it makes. That makes everything, man. When the subscribers, our viewers, man, they are such an amazing bunch of people. I mean, just totally amazing people.
Yeah,
Love
they are.
each and every one of them.
There's nobody like them anywhere. It's amazing.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. We have like the best ones, man. It seems
do.
like. I mean,
They keep us
our
going.
family
and,
is so cool.
yeah, I mean, look at this guy. He just lost his entire edit. He's just going to get back at it because he's
Maybe at some
just
point.
what he did. Eventually.
Right?
I may sell the camera for a new laptop.
Meg is from Ohio. Cool, Meg. What part of Ohio are you from? That's awesome. Another Ohioan. Go Bucks.
Thank you, Neva.
Go Bucks! Yes.
Bucks.
Yes.
Exactly.
No?
Stop it. Get out.
The who?
All right, fine.
Oh, that was a game for sure. We won't talk about that, but man, that was incredible.
Ashley Marie is from Ohio as well. Cool. We got some Ohioans in here. That's awesome.
I haven't
Can't
seen a sporting
Ohio.
event in years.
It's not surprising.
When I was 18 years old, we used to go to Ohio and West Virginia to drink because the drinking age was younger in Ohio than in Pennsylvania, where I was.
You are a legend.
That makes sense, though. I mean, I think you would probably want to drink living in Ohio, right?
Yes.
They started me on. Started me on that. They
Fair
did.
I'm
Well,
not
and-
much of a drinker, but if I was, oh yeah.
In West Virginia, yeah, I mean, definitely want to drink in West.
The
What's a
weather
mile?
alone.
What's a mile long and has 3 teeth? The line at the West Virginia State Fair.
Yep. Yeah, if anywhere can make you want to drink, it's Ohio's weather.
He's like inside. He's going, oh yeah, I know.
Rachel, can you tell us your first ghost encounter or something?
Yeah, I absolutely can. So my late father, I just lost him in 2018. We literally spent every waking moment we can outside and camping. So we were at a campground, actually. It's very public. It's not even off the beaten path or anything. It's Starkey Park here in Newport Richey. I don't know if anybody here knows that. But they discovered within the last 20 or so years, actually, no, I'm older than that. I'm not going to say how long ago, recently, that there is an old homestead site of the actual founding person of this particular area that's now a state park.
Interesting.
So they uncovered, they always knew it was there, but they could never actually find it. And when they did, there was part of the firestead fireplace hearth that was left, as well as an old well, parts of an old cattle fence, and just some other things. So they built this sort of little fence around it, and they left it open that you could walk down there. Of course, the park closes at night, but campers are free to roam around the park as they wish. So we would go out what I thought was late at night, which turned out to be probably like 8 o'clock, because that's my dad for you. And we'd have those old throwaway cameras. And we used to just walk down the paths and try and catch orbs or funny things on the camera, and which we would develop, weeks later. And we had made our way down the trail, and we were standing on one side of the fence, and we were the only campers. There was one other person, but they didn't have kids. And the reason for that is because I looked over and I said, "Dad, I didn't know there were other kids here." And he goes, "There's not. You're the only one." And he looked over, and we both saw at the same time 2 children that were standing on the other side of the fence, plain as day.
Oh, wow.
It was dark, and the moon was very bright, but they didn't look anything but two kids just standing there staring at us, wondering what the heck we were doing. And we both looked, and they just sort of turned around and walked off, and that was it. And we walked back to our campsite very hastily in silence, and went to sleep. And that for me was the first, and that's what sparked my just complete passion into finding out who, what, when, why, where, and how. And it just never stopped from there. But that was my original, and it seems like everybody.
Rochelle, did they dissipate? I mean, did you see them like dissipate, or did you just lose sight of them?
I just lost sight of them.
Wow.
Now, granted, it's pitch black out there, and we were under some heavy tree cover. There's a lot of live oaks out there, so it wasn't too far for them to. We didn't like watch them for a mile and dissipate. Like it, they just sort of disappeared into the darkness. But it wasn't like a dissipation. It was just out of sight, sort of a thing. And
Have you been back?
I have been back. Yes, many times.
Anything?
No, not a thing.
Wow, that's true.
That's intriguing.
Yep.
And
You said this
Snowman,
was what,
you don't have a
Richie?
story?
Yeah, Newport Richie.
No, but oddly enough, Newport Richie is where we took my grandmother's ashes. We took a boat out into the Gulf. That's what she wanted, and so
Yeah,
Mimi's there,
Let me-
right there.
yeah, we're right there with Hooters and the
Let me-
Sunset Casino
let
and
me
all
I
ask
that.
you
lived in
this,
Florida for 6
Snowman.
months.
I'm gonna say what John says. What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, I could not say that on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Never mind. John, see,
I'm an old guy. I've
this
been
is
around
why I
for a
don't
long
do
time.
this, John. This is why I don't do this.
Yeah, this is no.
Okay, so
The weirdest thing ever happened to
there
me.
is a downside to the question.
Okay, so is there anything that has happened to you that you just cannot explain?
Paranormal, supernatural.
No.
Supernatural, anything that you just couldn't? That was kind of strange.
No. I'm telling you, I've been a lot of places where ghosts should be, but I was raised in a Presbyterian church.
Mm.
My wife
Presby
was
squad.
raised in a different kind of church, and it's in her family. They talk about all of the paranormal stuff is from the dark side. Anything that you see, it's real. They believe it. It's real, but it's always from the dark.
Yeah.
It's always Satan. It is never good.
Yeah.
It's not something to mess with or fool with.
Right.
And so I
Sounds very Pentecostal.
it's along the lines of that. It's not that. They're not that. They're not
Yeah.
Pentecostals, but they're definitely Christian.
Yeah.
Bible, more Bible, and that's it.
Mhm.
But that's what I've been married for 26 years. So I won't have anything to do with it. I just won't. I'm not gonna play with it. And I'm fine with all these other channels and everything like that. I would never stand in the way of anybody else doing what they want on their channel. But and tell you what, if I'm ever out exploring with any of you guys, and I say something about I saw a ghost, you can take it to the bank. It's real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Snowman, I'm gonna stop you right there, Snowman.
Never seen it.
I'm on the same page as you, and like I said, me and Rochelle, Rochelle has a paranormal. I explore, but me and Rochelle, we're like best friends, and I respect what she does. She respects what I do. She respects how I feel on certain things. I don't knock on the paranormal. I do believe in it, but like you say, I just don't mess with it. I mean, my testimony that in my video really explains why I just don't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't knock on anybody. Rochelle knows me quite well, I would say, being here on YouTube. So she knows I don't knock on anybody that does it. And I just have a great respect for anybody that does do it. So
I think that's a huge point. I think for just people in general is to just not knock on people. Like one of the biggest things that Okay, first of all, when I got saved, I went to a Presbyterian church for like the first 10 years of after I got saved. Gave sermons, ran Bible studies, led youth groups, all kinds of stuff like that, all while hiding the fact that I was having paranormal experiences. And I tried to bring it up to the youth pastor at the time, and he was very much like, that's not a thing. Like that, not happening. And I'm like, cool. So the one place I thought I'd feel safe talking about this, I'm not. Cool.
I'm not.
But the thing is, you just like, even as a Christian, my whole philosophy of the paranormal is the fact that if we actually dig deep into the Old Testament, we can actually find quite a bit about how the Bible supports all of the supernatural things that are happening around us. And I'm never going to knock anybody for being skeptical or, believing everything that they hear. And that also goes with religion. Some of my best friends are atheists. Some of my best friends, they live in a lifestyle that I don't. And that's fine. It changes nothing about who you are. You are still awesome. You are still a child of God. You are still created with a purpose. It doesn't matter. Do what you want. That's fine. That's fine. Show the respect. Have fun. Have a good conversation with no judgment.
Absolutely.
That's what life is. It's support, no matter what.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks, Connie.
Awesome.
Take care, Connie. Thanks.
Thank you, Connie. Thanks for coming in.
Have a great night.
Bundle up. It's cold.
I'll
here in
enjoy
Florida.
all of the chips and queso because you're not.
All right, that does it.
I've been watching the bowl pass from each person.
I know. I love it. I love it.
God.
Oh, Jesus.
So while the chips are going around, I'm gonna tell you guys my story.
Yes,
Heck
please.
yes.
I have one. Okay.
Yeah.
It's when I decided to do YouTube in April. There was an abandoned mausoleum and rated #1 top 10 haunted in Quebec. And I said, I got this. I'm going in. I'm gonna do this. My first time there. And at the first, there's like an entrance that goes like this. Okay.
Yeah.
First entrance, Eric was driving, and he comes to the first entrance, and there's a plywood there, and it's written, "The devil lives here."
Oh, love
I
it.
go,
Wow.
okay,
Don't
we're
tempt me.
starting off good.
That's a
Okay.
good feeling.
Mhm. So then we decide to go to the other driveway because I didn't like what it said. The devil lives here,
Fair
So
enough.
there was these
Good
big
luck.
blocks of cement, and I was just filming like at the street to the building, zooming in and everything, and I'm filming, and I film a window, there's nothing in it, and I pan like this, I come back, and there's a black shadow in that window.
Heck yes.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yes.
Spooky black shadow, but I don't see it in my camera or in real life, but I feel something here, like getting goosebumps going. I said, it's time to go. Let's go. I hopped into the truck and we took off, and I'm looking at my photos and my footage, and there's this black thing everywhere, except for the two little videos that I'm there. What is that? And I sent it to this YouTube channel called I Want to Believe You.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I sent them my photo, and they want to see the video now, so I sent them the video.
Good.
So
Good.
I guess when they do their show again, they're gonna analyze that as well.
Yeah.
So you
I'll tell them
see
to
it
get on
really
that.
well.
I'd love to see
Get on
That's
that.
amazing. Yeah. I'll
Because
call
they
them
were
and
trying
be
to
like, "Hey."
say, they were trying to debunk me all the way, and everything they said, I had an answer for it. They said, "Oh,
Mhm.
probably it's a window in the shadow." There's no
Yep.
windows. This place burned down like 5 or 6 times. It's only like a shell of
Oh my gosh.
cement and everything. There's no furniture in there no more.
Oh
It
my
goes
gosh.
into the history of Quebec where the Duplessis orphans were mistreated and everything.
Oh
So it goes
wow.
way back in history. Yeah. So because it started this place, there was a fire at one point. These little boys were playing with a lighter in the closet, and 7 little boys died.
Oh god.
And 2 weeks later, they were at the church of that town, like doing their final service and everything for the boys.
Mhm.
The fire started up again at that
Oh
building.
wow.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
During the ceremony?
Because
And the first time
closet
I
is the
went,
safest place to start a fire.
and the first time I was there filming, I felt like a heavy. It's heavy here. It's like the air
Yeah.
pressure or something. It was
Yep.
heavy, and I went back with the girls this summer. We're gonna do this, girls. We're gonna go in and watch out. We're gonna have something good.
Yeah.
But the landlord of the place said, no, you're not allowed anymore. So we respected it and
Oh
everything.
yeah.
But the vibe wasn't there no more.
Really?
Like the heavy
Yeah.
vibe, it
Wow.
was gone. It was, I don't know.
Interesting.
I guess it wasn't happy the first day I went. It was having a bad hair day or something. I don't know.
Very well could have been. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Rochelle, you was just on a show on the internet. Congratulations again. That was really cool.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I wanted to say congratulations again.
Thank you, sir.
What was it called again? I totally slipped my mind.
What was the
But
what?
if you can touch on that a little bit.
Arts. Arts.
Art of Kicks?
Yes. Art of
Art of
Kicks.
Kicks with a Z. Yes.
Really cool. Congratulations again.
Top 10.
Super,
Top
man.
10.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
The best part, I mean, his job is literally to not rip people, but you know, he calls it as he sees it, and I totally get it. There's just some stuff out there that's so outlandish. We can all agree. And he basically said that this girl is crazy and she has balls. So I was like, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That is a compliment, and I will take it.
That's really awesome, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You mentioned slapped ham on that when you was talking about that slapped ham. Did any other of you guys watch slapped ham?
Never heard of
I
it.
love slapped ham. I think it. I really like his channel. So
I think my son watches that.
yeah.
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 Yeah. It's just another.
Yeah, he has some really good videos. Zach
He does. Yeah, he does. He's it's any of those collab type things. I mean, of course, it's all, you can't verify where it's coming from, what's real and what's not, but that's not the point. It's an entertainment show. So
That's why I like Nukes.
yeah, exactly.
Nukes.
Nukes is my junk, dude. I've got a couple of my buddies that have been on there.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like Patrick and Jason from the Haunted Side, and Cody and
Mhm.
Sean from the New Reality.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really cool to see. Like you see their things pop up, and you're like, holla. Why didn't they tell me they was on here? Like, this is a thing.
Let me ask you this one, because this one's been on there a lot. Is the convenience store one with the pinata?
Yes.
Is that one real, or is this kind of a little fake? I like, because I know some couple of the videos on there, not all of them. I think all of them are pretty real, but I've caught a couple kind of look fake to me, and I could be way off. It's just my opinion. I'm not trying to knock on anybody. Just my opinion. But that convenience store kind of had me a little, what the heck? Like, what's that
I believe
creature?
that some of that stuff is legit. Some.
Okay, that creature being popping up out of the.
That was not real.
I didn't think so.
I see that thing when I close my eyes. I don't care what anybody says.
You can see it when you close your eyes. It doesn't mean it's real.
Yeah, I'm not saying it is real. I'm just saying whatever. They did a
Like-
damn good job. Is what I'm saying.
Like I used to close my eyes and see the Teletubbies. That's why I want to fight all of them. But it doesn't mean they're real.
Yeah, you're just staring. You're literally staring at a pile of pinatas, waiting for one to move. Oh no, hell no, that thing's not going to move. There's this whole other creature that's just going to pop out and stare at you right in the face.
Just
No,
like,
sir.
hey, Rochelle.
Hey,
How are
you
you?
doing? Hello.
Hey, you
Not
like
me.
pinatas? I got a whole mess of pinatas.
I'll pinata you.
That reminds me, Zach told me something the other day that kind of flipped me out. He had a dream. Zach, you want to talk about that?
Dude, okay, so this one was weird. So like so me and Zodiac were exploring this house, and it was 3 stories. There was an upstairs, well, 2 stories. They had a basement. Literally, he goes upstairs, I start coming down the stairs, and like the walls start breathing. Like this house started becoming possessed, and like started poltergeist everywhere. Like chairs were being thrown across, windows were opening, the ceiling was like bowing down and coming up. It was wicked. It was very, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if that was like a warning or something that a house that
you think?
a house is that, you know, maybe Zodiac's gonna be exploring. And then like I was going down to the basement, because you know me, I always love going in the basement. So I was about to go down in the basement, and then like it was just pitch black, and I woke up. It was weird.
Wow.
Very in this house. Okay, so the house was yellow and white themed. So it had like a kind of like a yellowy wall. It was
If
weird.
I come across the yellow and white house within the next couple of months, I am not going in.
And like the stairs
I'll
had
do it
like
right now.
the stairs had like yellow or white
No, y'all ain't got to go. Rochelle and I got this.
and what are they
Don't worry
called? The picks. I can't think of the names. What's those little things that hold the staircase up? The railing? What's the
Banister.
Banister,
the banisters? Yeah, no, not the banisters. The ones in between.
the bars.
Yeah, whatever that is. They were white.
Yeah, the
Dude,
things in
it's crazy,
between.
man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, bro.
about it. I'll go.
It was weird. It was random.
Can
It
you
was
imagine?
weird.
Can you imagine what kind of views a video like that would get, though? You know, everybody would be like, "They fake
Yeah,
that."
but they wouldn't be able to see. You'd be like this.
Yeah, seriously.
Right?
Hey, can you see
Hey,
this? Can you see?
He
Can you
called
see?
me the
Can
other
you
day
see
and told
this?
me he had that dream. and I was
Zodiac,
like,
can you see
"What?"
this? How's
No.
this look? Can you see it? Can you,
Oh, dude, we love you, Brian.
he's doing the radio. He's doing the
Yeah,
radio. Hey,
yeah.
can you, how's this, Coach
Like,
Downs?
hey, I
Coach
got
Downs,
this
thing work?
this sweet picture here. Can you
Check
see
that
it?
out, man. Look at this. It's great.
Oh my God.
That
All right.
reminds me of a joke I wanted to do to my daughter the other day. You
Yeah,
see-
what is it?
Okay, my mother-in-law
Spindles.
lives in the basement of an apartment building, and my daughter lives on top. So we were at my mother-in-law's house, and then I started feeling tired and everything. So I said, I'm gonna go to Ashley's apartment and gonna go lie down. So I lie down, and her cats are coming. We have a little nap. But then when I woke up, I had this great idea. I said, I'm gonna play a joke on her. I wanted to open all her cabinets, all her drawers in the kitchen, everywhere. She was about to come home from work in like 5-10 minutes. So she'd come in and say, "Oh, what is this?" Because every time you go in an abandoned house or something haunted, always the kitchen, the cabinets are always open.
Always.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're cooking.
That was a scene in The
I'm
Sixth Sense.
hungry.
The movie The
Yes.
Sixth Sense.
Yes.
Walked out of the room. She came
Yes.
back in. All the
Right.
cabinets are open.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there like, wasn't me.
My uncle that recently passed away, he used to do that to my mom at her house all the time and aggravate the crap out of her.
So speaking of phone pictures, Zach, you remember that house that I was telling you about that I wanted to go to?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, dude, I want to explore that.
Wow.
Oh, she's
Oh,
beautiful.
wow.
Dude, I
Oh,
want to explore
that
that.
house was built in 1890
Wow.
by a member of the Klan.
Nice.
There's an entire back section on the house.
Wow.
All of the windows are broken, but broad daylight, the light would not shine through the windows.
Ooh.
Wow.
And the story is that the guy who made the house, member of the Klan, kidnapped, raped a black girl, and her father showed up after he found out and killed the man, shot him in the chest with a shotgun on his front porch. And if
Oh,
you go
wow.
in there talking about segregation, the fact that we had a black president, the advancement of the African American community and everything, you have a real bad time.
Shut
So
the front door.
I am ready to go in there and piss off a racist.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. I am looking forward to that one.
I
would love to
always
do that.
preach to people, do not provoke, while I go in and provoke.
Just leave it all to you.
That's
I
like
was literally-
Random.
I
You
was
see
Don't do
literally-
what I do, but do what I say.
Yeah,
it one of
exactly. We were
Something like that.
an abandoned cemetery, an abandoned mining town up in Tennessee called Red Ash, and supposedly there was a preacher there. I can't remember the guy's name for the life of me, but apparently towards the end of his life, he started dealing in the, shall we say, the dark arts. And when he died, apparently at his grave, the goat man and 2 hellhounds guard his grave, which is not something you want to tell an ordained minister that also likes to piss people off. So I immediately start like, dude, like you know better. You know better. Like, come on now. Like, and I hear that, the old goat man is out here guarding your stuff. Where's old Goatsy? Where is old goat boy? Where's he at? Like, come on, Goatsy, come here, boy, come here. Got some hay for you. Trying to piss him off and get him to come charging through the woods. Nothing. But that's the kind of person I am. Like, we went to a Confederate cemetery, and the first thing I did was, you guys know you lost.
Oh wow. Wow.
We started getting hits on the K2 meter.
You're
They
lucky
were
you
like-
didn't get a hit upside your K2 meter.
Hey, hit me, it's fine.
Oh my gosh.
That's
It's
like
fine.
I've seen so many
I've got people
videos
to take care of
posted.
my dog. I'm not worried about it.
I've seen so many videos posted of Randonautica, and it says, "Do not try Randonautica." But like everybody's doing Randonautica, but the ones who are doing Randonautica videos are like, "Do not try this."
Yep.
I've
Do not
I
try this.
haven't-
But wait, I'm gonna do another one next week.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's
not-
the whole
I haven't
channel's
downloaded
based
it.
on that.
6 K at a time. It's
Spindle,
easy.
yes. Spindle, yes. Thank you.
Yep.
Code Simulator 2.
Yep, there it is. Spindle.
I'm sorry.
That's what
Goat
it is.
Simulator is one of the greatest / worst games that has ever been made.
I agree.
Speaking of Randonautica, Rochelle, do you have any new Randonautica videos coming out soon?
No, I do not. Randonautica has been aiming the crosshairs at people that are rightfully so abusing it and not wanting to get caught up in that crowd. I decided to step back a little bit and let it fizzle out before I pick it up again.
You don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
just not
creepy.
worth it.
The videos that I've seen, just unsettling.
Yeah.
I've seen videos that it says Randomonica, and you don't even see the app. You don't even see nothing.
Nope. You could walk into Walmart and say Randonautica sent me here and get 6 K.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So
Oh, I got a
CJ
great idea.
Baker.
Randonautica sent me to this after party.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Boom,
say.
ping,
That's what it was.
10K right there.
Because it doesn't
Viral
work here in
video.
Quebec.
Oh
Well,
my
where I
gosh.
am, I guess I'm to Farmville
Oh,
or something.
So legitimate question for you. Is it pronounced Quebec or Quebec?
Quebec.
Quebec.
fancy.
None of the
Quebec.
above.
Quebec.
Quebec.
I like that.
Quebec.
Oh, sunflower. Me too.
I've always thought it was pronounced Quebec. That's how they.
Yeah, in
pronounce it.
English.
I
But
don't
if
know.
you say it in French, it's Quebec.
Okay.
Oh,
So one of
okay.
my
Nicole
favorite
Perron
movies.
can vouch for me on that. Nicole Perron.
One of my favorite
We've
movies
met
of all
in
time is
the live
Canadian
stream.
Bacon. Have you guys ever seen that movie Canadian Bacon
No.
with John Candy?
No, but I tasted it. It was good.
I'm vegan. I don't look at bacon.
I trusted you.
You made it. I had to eat it. It was good.
No,
disrespectful. Not
If you
to-
guys get a chance,
No, I'm like
find that
Noah.
movie.
He was vegan.
I had some
Noah's Ark
liver
was
and
vegan.
fava beans earlier. Liver and fava beans.
you're vegan?
Yeah.
And a nice
Yeah,
cat.
I was plant based for about 8 months.
Well,
There you go,
Yeah.
Sparks.
I
it's-
felt better than I ever did in my whole life, and that was just recently.
yeah.
That
I
is,
literally felt better than I had my. I felt
When
better
I
than was
started-
18.
I was borderline cholesterol and diabetes and all that
Okay,
due
all
to
of
my
us.
age, So they wanted to put me on all these pills and everything. I said, no, I'll clean up my diet and give me a year. And after a year, everything went away. I'm normal.
That's awesome.
I cleaned my whole system up.
that's
Maple
amazing
syrup.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah, I was having some serious health issues, and it cleared up everything that I had going
Yeah.
on with me.
There are
Literally,
days I literally
within,
just
like,
eat beef jerky and
Few
string cheese.
months, 3 months, I was like feeling like I was 18 again. Like seriously, better than
Yeah.
that. I was playing hockey back then, so I mean, I was in really good shape.
Thank
And I
you.
felt
Thanks
better
for
than that.
joining in.
My girls say I'm more in shape than they are. Like I have more energy than they do and everything. Mom,
It's legit.
hold on. We can't keep up with you, Mom. They're 25 and 21 years old and they can't keep up with me.
I want to go back to it, but it's hard to get away from the eggs and chicken. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, the
Yeah.
chicken, I have no problem with that. No problem. Me, it's the
I'm a little-
cheese. So
I
I
don't
found
eat red
the
meat though.
substitute cheese.
Oh, I'm
Ever,
such a cheese
ever
whore.
since I came back, ever since I quit doing plant based, I never went back to red meats. I completely got rid of red meats.
I literally went on a carnivore diet for 6 months.
It's so
Like I know that sounds like the worst thing ever, but it was delicious. And
I bet it was.
like, I felt great.
Waiter, more grease, please.
No. It's more like, waiter, I asked for bacon and you only gave me 2 pieces.
What's this?
I
apple
thought this
juice?
was America.
I love bacon. I cook bacon. I use bacon grease in just about everything that I cook. So it's-
Fatback?
I'm telling you, well, my mom always said fat equals love.
Amen.
That's
Full
why
of
I'm
it right
full
here.
of love.
Full of it. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of liver and fava beans, a reference to Silence of the Lambs. I'm a very much people person. I love people, but if I ever met, I think Anthony Hopkins is probably the only person on the face of the earth that if I met him, I'd probably run away. That guy creeps me out so bad.
No, I just asked him what he did.
The
to
one
get
movie he played in.
Honestly, okay, so Anthony Hopkins, Sir Anthony Hopkins. Let's give him the
Yeah.
respect he deserves. He has done so many great movies,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the one that he gets made fun of for
Yes.
the most is my favorite of all time, which is Legends of the Fall, where he plays a stroke victim.
Oh my god.
Yep.
But it is such a good movie. Okay.
He fed Ray Liotta part of his own brain. That's epic.
It is epic.
I mean, the fact that Ray Liotta even has part of a brain is amazing.
Well, Anthony loves to
Please
eat
don't think
brains,
about
you
that
know.
Oh my God.
Anthony
Yes.
Hopkins loves eating brains, so I mean.
That was one movie he did that in. One movie.
Did you guys ever see Meet Joe Black? Meet
Oh,
Joe
Meet
Black,
Joe Black was a
good
great
movie.
movie.
That was an awesome movie.
I loved, what was the other one that he did? The Right?
Oh yeah.
You guys have not seen The Right. Oh, so
I
good.
haven't. No, I should.
Yeah, find it. It's about a guy that literally goes to learn from a Catholic priest about how to do exorcisms. It is
Yeah, it's a
phenomenal.
really good movie.
Hey, that
Which
does
Which
sound
one
good.
is it?
It's called The Right.
The Right.
RITE.
Yes,
R.I.T..
I've seen that one. That one was pretty sinister. Yeah,
What is
that
your
one was
favorite?
pretty intense, especially there towards the end.
Favorite go-to music?
Yes, and we are closing with this one, folks, because I am starving. Clearly, all of this love is draining. So,
First of all, that's because you didn't make a plate of nachos beforehand.
that
We're
is
all
very
talking
true.
about food, and Rochelle's like, "I gotta make dinner. Shut up."
Sunshine. I'm going to be sleeping
John's
outside
John's
tonight.
full. He already ate. He's okay.
I'm not full. I've still got half a plate here. There are children in Scotland who would love to have this.
That's very true. There's a child right here that would love to have a plate of nachos, but you know.
Favorite go-to music?
Oh, the 80s.
Yeah.
Just all of it. Just the 80s.
Yeah, 80s, definitely.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi, Poison, Rat, Cinderella, Guns.
Uh-huh. Wham.
Yes,
White Snake. White Lion.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Mr.
Yes,
Mustard.
that would be mine.
I'm old school. Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin.
That's it.
Sabbath,
Yes.
Zeppelin, yes.
Queen.
Yes.
King Crimson. If you've never checked out King Crimson,
Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
The
I have heard that for
Monkeys.
years.
The Monkeys,
Hey,
man.
with the Monkeys.
The TV show. I preferred the
Love
TV show
that
to the
show,
music.
man. Yes. My
Absolutely.
very first album I ever got when I was a kid was the Monkeys.
And I'm going to say something that's probably going to upset some people, but I do that a lot, so just deal with it. I'm not a fan of the Beatles.
First album I ever bought.
Neither was I.
You're
I
right.
The band was still together when I bought it. That's how old I am.
That's awesome. Not a fan of the Beatles. Okay.
Rochelle, what about you? What's your go-to music?
Man,
Yeah.
all of the above. 100%.
All the above.
I've got nothing left to say because y'all just nailed it.
I would also say that I have quite the extensive boy band playlist.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not kidding.
No way, dude.
Like,
Go
like
for it,
we
man.
are talking Hanson, Westlife, Boyzone, Savage Garden, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, O-Town, BB Mac,
No way.
New Kids on the Block.
I would have never thought, dude.
New Edition.
And that's the show for tonight.
All right, thank you. See you, everybody.
I'm just. No, actually, fun fact: the very first piece of music I bought ever myself was Savage Garden. So that's funny that you said that. I don't know if you're kidding or not, but
No. Girl.
I was gonna put it on.
Oh, here we go.
You're gonna demonetize the stream if you play that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Show a picture.
Oh, no.
band playlist.
no. Okay, well, fair enough. Fair
Oh,
enough.
wow.
I
Okay,
would
he
not
can,
have
only,
pegged
he can
you.
only play 9 seconds, and we'll still be safe.
32 hours of
I
boy
am-
bands.
I would not have pegged you for that. That surprises me.
I wouldn't
greatly.
either. That totally blew me away. I did not
You're
think. Wow.
There's something about the harmonies.
I'm a big
They-
Prince
you know
fan.
what?
A
I'll
lot
give
of
you
people
that.
don't think so, but I love Prince. Prince was awesome.
I'd be lying if I didn't say I saw
Oh.
Backstreet Boys in concert.
I'm jealous because the Backstreet Boys were my favorite of all time.
Yeah, Brian was my boy.
Amen. Amen. He was always mine too. I'm not even gonna lie. I was
Sunflower.
about to say that, and then you like threw it out there, and I was like, all right. Like, okay, but yes, when it comes to boy bands, even though I love the Backstreet Boys, Justin Timberlake will always be my dude. Okay, loves his wife, phenomenal actor, great dancer, great singer, loves his kids, and was a baseball player back in the day. Little little fun fact for you: played second base like your boy. So
Yes,
Interesting.
Stacy, Prince. Prince was the 80s. Yes.
yes, Prince.
Prince was amazing.
Yep.
Totally.
Now, if you're want boys that are harmony, what about the
Yeah.
Beach Boys?
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Hey, Ross, did you know that the Beach Boys actually sing background vocals on Pink Floyd The Wall?
Yes, yes,
I
I did.
didn't know that. That's
Yes.
amazing.
And Tony Tennille sings background vocals.
Really?
Captain Tennille? Tony Tennille?
I told you, this
Really?
guy,
Pink Floyd.
this guy's brain, amazing.
Yes.
Pick it. We need to pick it.
All right, so before we end this real quick, I just have to ask: favorite musician or group of all time?
Ooh, dude.
I still got to go with Sabbath. Black Sabbath invented a genre.
It's true, they
Right.
did.
Sharon!
There would be no heavy metal if it
Sharon.
wasn't for Black Sabbath.
Ozzy Osbourne, dude, all the way.
That's the good thing, yeah. I'm gonna
I
buy
love to hear that guy
diesel.
talk. Can't make out a word.
For me, it's Bruce Springsteen.
He just got a DUI today.
The boss.
No!
The
No
boss
way.
pulled over.
Give the boss a D. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
You do not pull
I don't
over
like him
Bruce
no more then.
Springsteen.
Yep.
If
One of my
anything,
other favorite
you allow
musicians-
Bruce Springsteen to pull you over.
He was
Amen.
blinded by the light.
Right.
Wrapped up like a deuce.
If you guys haven't heard, if you guys haven't heard any of Rooted songs that he does with Adam Salute 777,
Oh yeah, he's got some
Amazing.
good stuff.
amazing. Yes,
So
definitely
Good
go
stuff.
check that out.
I would have to say that my favorite of all time, I don't know if anybody's going to know this band, but to this day, even though I went through a bit of a phase in high school, my favorite of all time is a band called Anne Berlin.
I've heard of
Incredible
Berlin,
music.
but not in Berlin.
No, Anne Berlin. Anberlin. One of the greatest of all times. The guy's voice in that band. Ugh.
Really?
I'm not gay, but I'd think about it.
I'd have to check that out.
No, he didn't.
There's a song that they do that it's quite possibly my favorite song they've ever done. It's called Alexithymia, and literally the chorus is "Live down, cast out. There's more to living than being alive."
There's no end to this guy's madness.
None.
I like that actually. That's good.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. Phenomenal.
What is it called again?
A-N or the name of the song?
Yeah.
ALEXTHYMIA. Alexithymia.
That's just bringing up a whole bunch of stuff about alexithymia as a
Disease.
disease. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. I got to bring up my Anne Berlin playlist.
Oh wait. There we go. I had to
Yeah.
actually type in Anne Berlin. Okay.
Honestly, one of the album called Cities is probably their greatest album of all time.
Really?
Yes.
I'll check that out.
Honestly, they don't have a
Sunflower
bad
One.
song.
What's that?
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
That's
wow,
it.
that's
By
Friend of mine.
Hoyt
I know
Axel
that
is a country thing.
Never
And
Yeah.
cool roller skating.
Yeah.
CCR.
Yes.
CCR had
Yes.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Creedence Clearwater. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
Fun fact.
Amazing.
Awesome.
John Fogerty's nickname in the world of music is Captain Hook because he always throws a guitar hook into every single one of his songs.
Yep.
He did write some hooks. He did have some hooks. Awesome character. I love listening to the old CCR. CCR had
Oh, yeah.
so many hits that you don't know how many hits they had.
I know. It's mind blowing, honestly.
I
Guys,
think they were only
I-
together for like 3 years.
Well, after the incident where John Fogerty's brother died, they were together for I think another 5 years after that.
Without John Fogerty?
No, without Tom Fogerty, John's brother.
I thought John kind of had a split with the rest of the band, and
Well, that eventually did end up happening.
Queensryche.
they were at Woodstock. A lot of people don't know that because they are not in the film, and they are
Yeah.
not on either of the records because
Wow.
John Fogerty thought it wasn't a good enough performance, so he said, "No, you can't use it."
Really?
Yeah, he was powerful. I mean, they
Dude.
were one of the biggest acts at Woodstock.
Honestly, CCR, man, like that's one of the things that my dad and I could listen to just constantly.
Guys, I hate to say it, but I think we're gonna have to wrap this up. I think Rochelle's about ready to go bananas over here.
She's
Poor
gonna
girl.
eat. If we keep her any longer, she's gonna eat her headphones.
Right?
Still got those M&Ms laying there.
So with that being
I
said,
do
guys,
actually.
I'm jumping out of here. I'll be the first to go or whatnot. So love and prayers to all you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much, my new subscribers. That is amazing. I love you all. So peace. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.
Bye.
I'll
See ya.
catch you later.
Yeah. On that note, I'm gonna dip too, guys.
Well, thank you for having me.
No,
Thank you for having
I
all of us.
absolutely. I got so many questions for all of you. Maybe we'll do singular interviews on the channel, especially Sandra. You just sit there so quietly. Oh my God! Hold on.
I have picked up 7 new subscribers during the stream.
Did
And I
you
want to
really?
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I've been a slow grow channel. I'm not really trying.
Same
I'm
here,
just
bro.
doing this for fun.
I hit my angel number.
What's
You
your
did?
Oh, I got 15.
333.
Wow.
333, and you got 15.
I picked up 15. I'm at 340 now.
Wow.
I have to check something. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold
I'm
on.
trying. Not really,
That is-
but I'm close to it.
That is
Wow.
awesome. Thank
gotta
everybody who has subscribed. Thank you so
Oh,
much. You
thank
can
you.
see right
Wow.
here in real time how it affects each and every one of us, whether it's 1 or 15. It doesn't matter. That is just fantastic. You
Sunflower,
guys
don't be
are-
throwing chips. Those are
That's
that's like gold.
Last time I opened TubeBuddy, I was at 326.
oh my
What is
gosh.
TubeBuddy?
What? Seriously?
She just did a video on TubeBuddy.
I did. Oh, you watch my stuff. I love
Of course, I
Snowman.
watch your stuff.
He's amazing.
Oh.
I've been kind of
Come today.
pretty
It's still coming.
deep in watching Shark Tank Australia for some reason.
Well, that's what happens when you lose your footage. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, man. I get it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I don't have internet on it. Wait, hold on.
It's nachos.
Right
It's
back up.
depression, nachos, and Shark Tank Australia. That's how I live
That's
my
okay.
life now.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong
I have
with that.
so much footage laying there waiting to get edited that I don't get around to. I'm
Yeah, it
sitting
must be
here every
nice.
day doing obituaries. I actually do obituaries in the newspaper. I don't write them. I just process the obituaries. They
Oh,
come in.
Oh,
I look at
See?
them. I edit.
Can you see?
Post them.
Where is it? Where's the camera?
that is bright.
Wow.
there it
333. I saw it. I saw it.
Okay,
Thank
all right.
you.
All right,
That's
what?
It's my
awesome.
angel.
All right,
my
what the heck
angel
is
number.
TubeBuddy?
I love that.
He's your best
love
friend.
What is
You need to get on too, buddy. And
is it an app?
no, it's an extension. It's an
Wait,
extension
you-
that works with YouTube.
Yeah. I thought you knew about TubeBuddy.
I don't know anything about anything.
I guess not. Dude,
I
everybody's on
literally
TubeBuddy.
live under a wooden board for 10.5 hours of my day.
It's like I know a whole lot of about nothing.
I know a lot
Dude.
of stuff that
Dude,
doesn't
TubeBuddy.
need to be known.
TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy.
I know how to renovate and completely revamp Hot Wheels for no reason, but I know how to do it. Is it going to help anyone? No.
It
You
might.
don't know that?
You might need to do a YouTube video of that because those like get millions,
First of all-
tens of millions of views.
And call it Randonautica. There you go.
Restoring
restoring car that found through Randonautica.
There you go.
Yeah.
Viral. Boom. There you go.
Boom.
Rando
You're
Hot
welcome.
Wheel Nautica
Views.
car.
You're
I have found Hot Wheels in abandoned homes.
Have you really?
Okay,
Yes.
who's leaving their Hot Wheels behind? Those are collector's items. I have 3
I
of them
found
in
a
the basement.
Care Bear.
I still have my Hot Wheels. Just
Care
the same.
I have.
I
some.
have
Yeah.
I have the limited edition McDonald's ones from back in the early 90s.
Yeah, I
Exactly
destroyed
right.
those.
So
I
bad.
still have those, but I kind of played with those pretty roughly.
Pretty rough.
You're a monster.
A little monster.
I think
My
the
cars
Hot
had wrecks, you know.
the Hot Wheel that I found was in the house. It was actually Dade City, so Pasco County. You know where that is.
Yes.
There was a tree on a house, and I went out back, and I was looking at the tree that had fallen, and there was a Hot Wheel on the tree trunk.
Whoa.
Strange.
So I think it made it into the video. That's one of the first videos I posted. So
Oh, I'm gonna go look at that. I'm gonna go check
I think it's
that out.
called Tree on a House or something.
Tree on a
like that.
House. Okay.
Tree on a House.
I lived in Florida for 6 months back in 2019. I lived in St. Augustine.
You lived
And,
in the hauntedest place in the entire world and you didn't film it?
well, first of all, I was working all of the time.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I'm an insurance supplementation specialist for a roofing company. I also ran all of their social medias, did all of their radio interviews, all of their ads, everything like that. I was constantly working. So, no, I didn't get to do anything. I went to the beach once because I took a wrong turn.
I never get to the beach, and I'm right here in Florida. I never.
Me,
Get to
ditto. I've got a boat that's sitting in my driveway that hasn't moved in about 2 years, and I hate to say that out loud, but it's true.
But in my defense, I hate the beach.
I'll buy gas.
What?
You hate
I hate the beach. I have
Why
Anakin
do you?
Skywalker's disease.
Good God.
Isn't
You know,
that the
sa-
Wicked Witch of the West disease? She was afraid of water.
No, it's not
Yes.
water. It's the sand. It's
Yeah,
coarse.
it's
It's
the sand.
rough. It gets everywhere. Now, my problem is I don't know how I can relax on scalding hot sand that gets in places that it shouldn't, while there are screaming children running around me.
You need to go to Fort DeSoto. There's no sand. It's all crushed shell. And there's hardly anybody there. And there's an abandoned fort there.
Hmm.
I like
Spanish-
the mountains because
True
there's
story.
no one here.
That sounds like the Gulf where we're at. There's like an
Mhm.
old World War One bunker abandoned.
Wouldn't be World War One. Maybe Spanish American War.
No, I think it's World War that or two. I think it's one. They say one.
One?
They lie.
I didn't know. What were they building forts in Texas for?
I don't know. And they even built it on inland too.
The
Yeah.
Cuban
I-
invasion.
A war that never came. Supposedly,
Yeah.
nothing came. Nothing came there. They just built the little base there, and
Maybe it
they
was
didn't
for
fight
trade
anything,
purposes.
dude. They had some like big guns, dude, like ship blowing up guns.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are still some guns at the one at Fort DeSoto.
Boom
I was
sticks.
going to say, I thought there might have been, but I haven't been there since it's been a little while. We used to
I mean,
camp out there all the
I'd
time.
like to go back to St. Augustine now that I actually am actually doing this kind of thing. I would love to go back down there, but
Yeah.
it's a long drive and it's hot all the time.
It's not right now. It's cold. It's going to snow.
It's not gonna snow.
It's Florida. That's not going to happen.
You never know; it might be 60 in snow.
Mm-hmm.
60 and snow. It's adorable.
Laugh
it
it
doesn't
up.
snow at 60.
Laugh it up.
No, you know what happens at 60 in Florida? Rain.
Right.
That's every 10 minutes. Now give it a break.
No,
That's not
no, no.
It hardly
It
ever
rains.
rains in January.
It rains for about a half hour and then it just stops. And then it heats back up again and
That's what it
you
did for
feel like
me
you're
when I was
sitting
down there
inside
for
of a
2
steam,
months.
the steam of it.
Good story.
In August. Yeah. July, August, September, it's miserable hot here. Miserable.
April?
So humid.
April, all the way through when I left in September, too hot to exist. Should not be a place to live.
True story.
I've never been to hell, but it's close to Florida, I imagine.
True story. It's just as crowded too. Just as crowded.
Okay, I'm going to Florida.
If you're gonna come, Sandra, come in December, January, February. This is the time of year to be
Okay.
here.
When
It
the
was like
snow
80
is here.
degrees today. It was unusually hot. Very nice.
My
Yes.
problem with Florida was the fact that I woke up at 7:30 in the morning and it was already 80 degrees. And I was like, no, this shouldn't be a thing.
Oh,
It's a thing.
Well, we got AC everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
In the car, in the house, at the office.
Yep. You make it an art to find the best parking spot, not closest to the building, but under a tree.
okay, I'll go when my menopause is over because I don't need that.
No, 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 no.
Just hearing you guys, I got flashes.
Oh my goodness.
It's like the photo I sent Rooted yesterday about Eric, what he was doing. We had no choice. That's how it is here.
I like
Eric
the snow, but not the maintenance that comes with it.
Yeah,
just saying.
you saw the maintenance. He was on the roof of the house shoveling the snow off because we got too much. It's gonna go.
Oh,
That's like where my ex lives. She lives 45 minutes from me.
So I
And
took
this
a picture
week-
and I said, "Look, Rooted."
This week it is supposed to snow 6 inches, 5 out of 7 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the high for the week where she lives, 45 minutes from me, is 30.
Oh,
Cold.
that's not real. I don't even know what that means. 30.
It's real.
That's
I was
funny.
there on Saturday,
What's
and
that?
I watched it happen. I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. She's like, oh yeah, the low is 3, and I was like, oh, that's great.
3.
Which state are we talking about?
North Carolina.
Oh,
It must be the mountains, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm 2,000. Where I live is 2,000 feet above sea level. She lives 2,500 feet further up,
oh,
and it's 45 minutes from me. That's how mountains work. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
I grew up in the mountains up in Pennsylvania, so yeah, I know it's always colder up on the hills. Yep, on the top.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maggie. Woo!
Tammy too.
Ooh. That's number
Maggie,
16.
Thank you,
Tammy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank
All right.
you.
On that note, kids, I'm about to eat the computer. So thank you to everybody here in the chat. Thank you to everybody on the panel.
Yeah,
It's been so
it was
much
fun.
Even me.
Even
Thumbs
you,
up.
especially you. Thank you for being
Aw.
here. Yes, thumbs up, please. And thank you for all the subscribers that have went and spread the love.
Yes.
Again, you guys saw in real time how excited we get, and it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. Those numbers popping up really makes our day. So thank you all very much. And I would like to do this again soon. So
Yep.
everybody keep in touch, and we will all see each other on the next adventure.
Yep. Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Very
Love you
successful.
all.
Yes, thank
Bye.
you. Absolutely.
Have a good Valentine's.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 Oh,
And
oh,
we're still gonna
oh.
run this thing. She didn't close it out. She didn't end the live stream. She's got to
Hey,
end the
Rochelle,
live stream. We're just
I
gonna
hope
stay
you're ready to
on.
have your channel ruined. How's it going?
Rochelle, you gotta come back on.
Hey guys, welcome to the new show. I'm your host, John
Back and
Sparks.
done.
We're running this junk now. So,
I can't even highlight a comment here. I can't end the live stream. Oh my gosh, I gotta call Rochelle. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. here
so
we
for those
go.
of you out there in YouTube world, I hope you're all doing well. It's been a great week. You know, there's a lot of fun stuff happening. I've actually got a job interview tomorrow, which is exciting. Potentially a desk job, which will allow me to sleep maybe at some point, which is really good. What else? I don't have. Oh, check out this wicked sweet pocket knife that I have.
So what do you got? So we're gonna just have to keep this going for her because, dude, that is awesome, dude. That actually looks like one of those barber blades,
Yeah, it's called the flat iron.
dude. That is nice. Hey,
I
so you
saw
like,
it and I was like, I gotta have it.
so you like knives, right? So-
That's the first one that I've owned in probably like 10 years.
Dude, okay, so I was following this guy. I mean, we kind of started out our channels both at the same time. His name is Bearded Gear. And dude, that dude's got some really cool knives, dude.
There's some nice stuff out there. There really is.
Dude, I didn't know that knife was a thing until I saw
Oh,
his
yeah.
channel.
Well, like my boss at the lumberyard, he saw my knife and he's like, I want your knife. I collect knives. Give me your knife. And I'm like, or you could just take a part of your paycheck and go buy one. Why would I give you mine? I need it to work. Like, that doesn't make sense. He's like, but I want it. I was like, okay, but I want it more. That's why I bought it. But I don't think you understand how money works.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. We're actually on somebody else's channel, just hanging out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta put my glasses on, dude. Because my
Welcome to Rochelle G's channel. This is the rest of the after party show where Rochelle has now left two people that should not be unsupervised. She has now left them unsupervised.
Yep.
On her channel, by the way.
This is the after show. So if you haven't gave a thumbs up, make sure you give a thumbs up right now, and also share this out.
Do it. Do it.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the Ziggy Zack and the DJ Sparks show.
Yep. Brr, 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 brr. We're the hang-arounders.
We are so happy to have you joining into the live stream this evening. Thank you all for joining us. It's going to be just a absolutely splendid evening here on the channel. I would like to go ahead and plug my dear friend Sassy the Sasquatch. He is just downright a sassy pants.
Look at that booger go.
Look, just look at him
So
go.
since I cannot highlight comments in here, since I do not have the power of the mouse here, I do want to say Stacy W says we are the hanger-arounders.
Indeed.
I like that one. That's
It
for
would
the after
appear,
party.
Stacy, that you are in fact a hanger-arounder.
Sunflower puts after party boxers.
That just sounds absolutely delightful. I am really, really excited about them.
Brian, if you are watching, oh my gosh, she'll be there in 30 minutes.
Sassy Daddy.
She goes, I'll be there in 30 minutes.
Rochelle, you're
holding it down for another 30 more minutes.
Rochelle's about to lose 1,500 subscribers.
Oh my gosh. This is like, what do we do? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, can't just let a black screen.
Decisions were made. Jason Exploring, valid question. You're probably new here, and this is probably the worst time for you to discover this channel. However, Rochelle is phenomenal. She does really good paranormal and exploring videos. You definitely want to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. This is an after party that she left without turning on or turning off. So we're here. You're welcome.
Brian, real quick, just to let anybody who is watching and tuning in right now, we have no control of this channel. We cannot turn the live stream off. The only thing we can do is leave the studio. And if you leave the studio, you can't come back. It's like going out of a locked door from the inside outside, and you just can't get back in. It's like it's like locking your keys in the car. You just ain't gonna get back in until the master key comes back in, which is Rochelle.
And don't punch the window, because that would mean that you're breaking your own computer.
Yeah, and my computer does not fold the other way.
Mine does, but only if it's broken.
Yep. Yep.
No mistakes, just happy accidents.
So, yes, welcome everybody that is just now tuning in. This is the after party. We are the hang-arounders. And
we are the other white meat.
Yes. This is We're gonna think of. Yes, we know the channel says Rochelle G. This is
I'm
Zach,
Rochelle, and this is
and
G.
this is the other host, John from Sparks and the Paranormal.
Boy.
That was an inside joke. Sparks of the Paranormal. Welcome. How you doing?
Sparks the and paranormal. Welcome to show.
So yes, Zodiac Nation. To answer your question, I cannot bring you on.
We have no control.
We have no control of this channel. Even Sandra, who was on here, cannot get back in here.
It's like waking up in the passenger seat of a car, realizing that you're speeding down the road and that there is no steering wheel and somebody has glued the gas pedal to the floor.
And then the driver says, "Be back in 30 minutes."
But if she's not back in 30 minutes, your live stream is free.
Yep.
So that's good.
But you know what? This is going to make for some good views, good laughs. Anybody that just needs a laugh, just share this out. Let them come in here because this thing's about to get turned up. So, hey, so I got some questions for you.
Oh,
so,
God. Yeah.
Do you do like nachos or queso and chips?
So, well, that really depends on your definition of nachos.
Okay.
So what is your definition of nachos?
So like chicken with some cheese on the chip, maybe some jalapenos, because that's how us Texans a little roll, I think.
I believe the correct term is jalapeno.
Okay, well, you ain't that far south of the border.
Excuse me, sir. I would like to speak to your manager.
I'm talking about Central Texas. We're not Southern Texas. There's a big difference. Just saying.
I don't know. I've never been to Texas. Like it's not.
You got that twang though, man. Because you say the y'all.
Well, I was born in a small town in Georgia.
Okay.
And I have moved around most of my life, but spent most of my life in the South. So it's just part of my vernacular, I guess. But if you would have heard me when I was but a wee lad, I had an accent so thick you needed a chainsaw to cut through it.
Oh my gosh.
It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Was it
8,
6? Was it 6?
6, 9, 10. Throwing in extra syllables where they don't belong.
Hey, Snowman. Yes, we are still on because we realized Rochelle just left without.
Welcome back.
Dude, I am so glad to have at least somebody here because this would be hard trying to do it all by yourself. Hey, does anybody want to come up? We'll go ahead and send you the link. It's somewhere in the chat. You just gotta look for it.
You just gotta scroll way back.
And then you gotta wait.
Approximately 60 minutes back, and then you've got about a 30-minute wait. But you can join.
Let's see. And we got a good crowd in tonight. We still have about 16 people in here. Can we reach 20? Can we reach 20?
How many likes do we have?
Let's see. We got 4 likes. That's not right.
Bro, that sauce is weak. That's like Texas
There's no
week.
way this thing has 4 likes. No.
First of all, if you're watching this and you haven't liked it, I just assume you're a horrible person.
Oh my gosh, we lost another person. We got 15 people in here. We got 32 likes.
Okay, well, 32 is good. Good. But if you are watching and you haven't hit that like button, please understand that you are being judged.
Not by me, but by him.
Yeah, hardcore.
Nice.
Oh, wait, hang on. I got to hit him with the face.
Oh. You definitely got that. I watch you on your streams. You definitely got that rock thing going. You smell what the rock's cooking. Just saying.
Oh, hang on. You ready? Do you smell the rock is cooking?
What a face. Yes, Trina, what a face.
Thank you, Nicole.
Stacy, we do not stick our tongues out at anybody in here. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. From Zodiac. 34 likes here and 15 watching from Sandra Payne videos.
Good. Coming in clutch.
The Kool-Aid Man. Yes, exactly. Oh yeah.
Oh no. You better clean that up. My parents are going to be home real quick.
Yeah. Okay, Dane Cook. Oh, real quick, everybody. Since we just said Dane Cook, does he not just close your eyes and listen to him talk? Does he not sound like Dane Cook?
No, I don't.
Yes, I just blew it out of the water. Everybody knows now. So now every time they look at you, they're going to think of Dane Cook.
I sound way better than Dane Cook.
Does he not sound like Dane Cook? Now he's trying to change his voice. I do not. I do not.
Obi-Wan never told you about your father.
So you never said queso and chips or just straight up nachos like decked out.
It depends. It depends. On a night like tonight, it's just queso and chips, but that's because I'm lazy and I have been yeeting wood all day. So I was like, I'm just gonna go home and I'm gonna make something I'm gonna make something hot. That's pretty much it.
I'm just gonna say I think we're sucking right now because I'm literally watching the count go down.
First of all, if you are all dropping out because Rochelle is not here, rude. She left us in charge of you.
Yes.
Don't leave.
This is scripted. This is scripted.
I don't like being left alone.
He does. See, Janet says he does. Thank you. Anybody else agree?
Janet, I have been betrayed.
We do need her. We need to highlight these comments. We got good comments. Anybody got questions? That's a good one. Let's get you guys involved. We want to hear. We want to hear what you guys have to say. You all have any questions for me or John, or Charlie, which is on John's side? Dane Cook, yes, Dane Cook, comedian.
Stop hurting me.
The Zack Attack. Got a spirit box? No.
No. I have a box of fruit punch mix. Does that count?
I got a Subway sandwich. So anybody got any questions?
Sunflower's got a pretty great question. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? Well, the real question is, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could Chuck Norris? And the answer is all of it.
Now that's funny when you laugh at your own joke. Okay, here's a good one. Zodiac says, Sparks, why do you sound like Dane Cook?
I don't sound like Dane Cook. Oh, maybe I just don't remember what Dane Cook sounds like.
Come on, guys. I know it can be out there. It don't have to be. It can be any question. How's your night going? Do you guys like daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime.
Nighttime.
Next question.
Believe it or not, I get up super early, but I do not like the mornings.
Yeah, I'm up at 5 a.m.
Yes.
every day, and you know how excited I am to wake up? I hit the snooze button 3 times.
You know you hate mornings when you have 5 alarms set. I'm gonna start waking myself up at 3 a.m. I'll be up by 7. Why is because 7, 8, 9?
Oh God.
So why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Get it? 8, 9?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay, sorry. I thought that was funny.
Just not happy about it. Waka waka.
Waka waka. Oh, okay. So guys, we are launching Urbex Con 2021 this Friday. All the details, all the info that you guys have been patiently waiting will be released, and the location and where, what state will be told Friday.
See, now I have a problem with that because I'm not an ex-con, so can I still go?
Urbex Con. Oh my gosh.
What do you call a fake noodle and impasta? That's good. That's good. What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese.
No, it's mine.
No,
I paid for it.
no, nacho cheese. Oh my gosh. Yes. We gained one more viewer. Please, whoever just came in, do not.
Hit that like button. Part of me hopes Rochelle is watching this while she's eating.
She probably is and laughing. She's like, these guys are just killing it.
Hosted by me, Rochelle G, and Zach from Rooted. Nicole Sparks, what are the paranormal experiences you had that you didn't talk about?
Yes, that's.
I don't think we have the time for that, but I will dig into some good ones. I'll dig into some good ones for you. So, so I already talked about seeing my grandma. That was intriguing. Next major one was I was sitting. We had just moved to Virginia, and I was sitting. The way the house is set up, if you sit on the end of the couch, the TV was over here, and if you look straight, you could see through the kitchen, down the hallway, into the bathroom at the end of the hallway, and you can see yourself in the mirror, which was creepy, but whatever. It's broad daylight outside, and I am watching TV, and something causes me to look down the hallway, and I look down the hallway, and I literally see this shadow form into the shape of a person in the bathroom, walk down the hallway into the kitchen, and as it walks into the kitchen, the light hits it. I realize that it's my uncle, my biological father's brother, who I was super close with. And he kind of smiles, he waves, and he turns around and goes back, and then just dissipates. That one was really interesting. And then I had a lot of stuff happen in this house. This house was crazy. Area was a Civil War battlefield. A lot of stuff all over the area, honestly. Let's see. Oh, when I was on your episode, I mentioned the fact that I don't like attics. You remember that?
Yes.
Here's why. So, this is crazy. So, Nicole, am I a medium? No, I'm a 3X. So, I was up in the room over the garage, which was down the same hallway that I saw my uncle walk down, and go up the stairs. What? What are you laughing at? The fact that I said I was a 3X. Are you just not getting it?
That was a good one. I never heard that one before. That was a good one. Sorry.
So it's around Christmas time. My mom is like, well, if you're home, go ahead and go grab all of the Christmas stuff out of the attic. We'll go ahead and we'll get it set up and everything like that. I was like, all right, cool. No problem. So the way the attic was set up, the entrance was actually like in the middle of the wall.
That attic. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a different attic. This is the attic that caused the issues for the rest of my life with attics.
I wasn't thinking that attic.
Yeah. So I climb up in there. Really, Zodiac? Shut up. So I climb up into the attic, and there was this. It only appeared like this to me. apparently, but there was a back corner of this attic that no matter how much light I shined back there, I could not see the actual corner. It was just darkness. And I'm very in the attic. Like, you know that feeling like somebody is almost burning a hole into the back of your head with their eyes.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
So I am up in this attic, and I am starting to get stuff and move it towards the attic door. And then all of a sudden I hear two very heavy shuffled footsteps. Boom, boom, right behind me. I'm the only one home. And I turn around, and there's this figure about 7 foot tall, white glowing eyes, standing behind me. And I didn't know what to do. You know, I hadn't been doing research or anything like that at this time. I was only like 14 years old. But I remember something that my mom's mom told me. And she said, if you ever come in contact with a spirit and you want to know what it wants, invoke the name of the Lord. So I said, what in the name of Jesus Christ do you want? Now, I'm going to take a break from that story to tell you another one that didn't happen to me, but happened to my biological father. When he was 9 years old, he was playing in the backyard with my Uncle Chuck, my Uncle Joe. They were playing ball. The way the houses were set up back then in Madison, Alabama, you'd have the road in the front of the house, road behind the house, garage. Ball goes over the back fence and rolls down a couple houses. Grandma calls him in for supper, tells him just go get the ball after supper. So he goes out, you know, that weird twilight time where it's not quite day, it's not quite night. And the ball rolled down 3 houses, and where he went down to go get the ball, the garage door was off the ground about 1.5 feet. Being a curious 9-year-old boy who knows that his neighbors don't use their garage and haven't opened it, he opens his garage. He opens that garage door, and he looks in, and there's a figure in the back corner, 7 foot tall, all black with glowing white eyes. My father, at 9 years old, freaks out, grabs the ball, runs back into the house. Never goes down there again. Ever. When my father tells me the story, he doesn't know what I've seen. I simply asked him the question, have you ever seen anything strange? He is crying. Very stoic man, very no-nonsense kind of person.
Yeah.
Like, knew how to cut up and have fun, but when it came to something serious, you just knew. This man is crying, and it's the only time I've seen him cry. Not when his brother died, not when his mom died. This is the only time I've seen this man cry. And now we go back to the attic. And I'm standing there, and I said, what in the name of Jesus Christ do you want? And it looks at me and says, your father got away. That's the reason I don't do attics. I took a diving leap out of the attic and never went back in. And we were in that house for 9.5 years.
Wow.
We moved out when I was 20. This happened when I was 14.
I feel that one. Wow. Because you didn't explain that one on the show.
No.
And like you say, we do have a lot in common. Different stories. But we've been dealing with this stuff since we were kids. On and off our whole life. It really truly is. Where do you start? You know? I mean, you can't fit it in an hour. And everything all ties in together.
Yeah.
It truly does in some type of way. It's just very interesting how that entity was talking about your dad, how he got away, and how it was there for you.
But it raises questions in my mind. A lot of them, actually. Let's see, hang on. Nicole asked, did it follow me? It remained in the house for a long period of time. Let's put it that way. Till I did some researching and things like that. I started researching into the paranormal and using my faith in it around 15. And
See,
by
now
the
that
time-
that makes me wonder. I should ask, my dad.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, my dad kind of brushed me off a lot. It's in your mind. It's in your mind. So I literally had to convince myself that this stuff was just kind of, I wasn't seeing what I was seeing.
Yeah.
And I had to put it in the back of my mind, even though it was still happening, still seeing these things, creatures that you can't describe. Like what did this creature look like? I mean, you said just 7 foot shadow, and it seems like they're always 7 feet, between 7 and 9 feet.
It was big. It's very big, very broad. Very crisp, clean edges, almost like he was wearing a suit. Very unsettling. Very unsettling. Bald, or very short hair. But like I said, he just showed up dark. Like no defined features, but the edges were crisp. Does that make sense?
Blacker than black. Yes.
Almost like a void,
Yes. Blacker than black.
but with glowing white eyes.
Wow.
But when I got to doing my research and everything, I eventually learned how to cast things out, and I eventually, I at least attempted to sever the tie because I knew that it had to be bound by blood at some point, in some way, in order for him to go from my father to me. But then it raised questions, was this part of the reason that my father was the way that he was? Was this the reason that his father was the way that he was? Was it something that had been somehow just passed down the line? It just raises so many questions to me. But, it happened to come across the one person that it shouldn't come across, and that's me.
Yeah.
Because, I'm pretty stubborn, and I can be an a-hole. And if you want to try to mess my life up, I'm going to fight back.
Yeah.
And I fight dirty. I fight with Jesus.
You back me in a corner, I'm like a cat.
Come at you like a spider monkey hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Kind of like change it real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, Barbara. No, I will not be, unfortunately, in Florida for Urbex Con 2021. It will not be there. It'll be a different state. But stay tuned till Friday. We will be launching it.
It'll be North Carolina. Just kidding.
Maybe, guys. Maybe. Mittens did have a question for you. I think it's
Yes.
for you. What is the funniest time you clickbaited yourself? Happens to me more than I will admit.
What do you
Laugh out
mean?
loud.
Like falling into a clickbait?
Yes.
I don't really fall into clickbait. I know what I want to watch, and that's pretty much it.
So you never like just clicked on something and you're like, that didn't happen.
No, because when I end up down rabbit holes, it's stuff that most people probably don't end up down rabbit holes of, like how to completely redo Hot Wheels, or watching people build miniature landscapes, or watching them build aquascapes and terrariums and things like that, or Shark Tank Australia.
But you know what you should do? You should do a video. I challenge you to do one video, and you could do a time lapse type where you ain't doing a 2-hour, 4-hour video of it, but you could just you don't even have to talk. Just
Let
do
my
your
face
thing.
do the talking.
No, don't even show your face. Like, dude, I'm telling you, some of these these like car restoration things, and just like lighters or old school lighters and pens for Christ's sakes, dude. Dude, it literally like tens of millions of views, and they're only like 5-8 minutes long. And it's just like this right here. Okay, I'll just show you sanding it down, taking everything apart.
I don't have that patience. I barely have the patience to edit footage.
Dude, you should try it, man. You never know. You like, man, I wish I did this. Dude, I can't believe, because it's really cool to kind of see how something, a lot of people like that. They like to see, it's just interesting.
Just
Don't bury
narrate.
your talent. Don't bury your talent. Not a lot of people can sit there and restore something like that, especially
I'm
something
not
that's
saying that I can. I'm just saying that I know how. I know what it takes. I'm not going to do it.
I know how to do it, but I can't.
Look, I could, but I'm not gonna. I would love to, but I would also hate to.
Well, Nicole just said it flew about 8 feet. What flew about 8 feet? I had a picture frame fly off the wall at me, then stop in front of my face, and then smash at my feet during the day.
Does that sound familiar to you, Zach?
Hmm,
You remember the bullhorns in my room?
yeah. And that was during the day.
It was during the day.
See, my conclusion, and you can probably say you probably agree, and if you don't, crash the plane, please. But usually things that happen during the day, pretty more, it seemed like they're more powerful.
Yeah, because they don't care.
Yeah, they don't come out at the nighttime. So they're when you're getting activity during the day, something that's there is pretty high ranking, I call them. Yeah, grab life by the horns, Sunflower. Yeah, you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
You mess with the you mess with the cow, you get the cheese.
Dude, I didn't know that brown cows make chocolate milk.
That's not a thing.
Come on, I had to throw that one in.
Why is Zodiac still in this freaking Dane Cook thing?
What? Comparing speak voices to Dane Cook. You gotta close your eyes. You gotta close your eyes. Okay, if y'all ever seen Employee of the Month with Dane Cook and what's her name?
Jessica Simpson.
Yes, Jessica Simpson.
And
Yep.
my personal favorite, Dax Shepard.
Yeah, dude, that dude is so funny.
Okay, one of my favorite lines from a
Here's a
movie
nail.
comes from that. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite moments of the movie. This is an 89 Honda. How dare you?
He was so proud of that car. I like his box boy where he goes, "Who's a nail?"
Which is, it's Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite, which is even funnier.
Yes.
But he was actually in a movie back in the day, a Disney movie
Who?
called, the guy who played Pedro, he was in a movie called Kazam with Shaquille O'Neal, where Shaquille O'Neal played a genie.
I just that was a good one, and he always
was.
rhymed when he talked.
Yep.
Dude, those
I
throwback
am
movies.
Kazam!
Yeah. It's like, where is everybody?
He did one other movie where he played a superhero called Steel, and that was a really good one as well.
I don't think I remember that one.
I had the action figures. I think I still do, actually.
You're one of those guys.
Don't judge me.
I'm just kidding.
Just because I have an entire Green
Okay,
Lantern
right
collection.
here. I probably already know what kind of person you are. Star Wars.
I have a Star Wars tattoo. I named my car Corellia.
I wasn't getting any finish. Does it say Star Wars or Star Trek?
I have I love both. Honestly.
Really?
I have love. I'm an apologist for both sides. If I want to watch something that is very fantastical and just very otherworldly, if you will, just kind of get out of my own head, I'll watch Star Wars. If I want to watch something that's more plausible and more science-based, then I will definitely watch Star Trek.
Yeah. Yeah, Star Wars. Okay, here's a question. And this is because I hear this quite a bit. Did they kill the series of Star Wars by doing all these other movies and shows?
No.
Okay, I was just curious. I just wanted to
However,
hear your input.
Kathleen Kennedy should not be allowed near Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy is a moron. Disney needs to fire her and simply hand over everything that is Star Wars to Dave Filoni, who was one of the original Star Wars nerds who was literally picked out of a crowd of people by the great George Lucas to learn at his feet and understand everything that is Star Wars. He is the reason that The Mandalorian is the way that it was. He is the reason that Clone Wars was phenomenal, great television show. He's also the reason that when they brought him in on Star Wars Rebels, that it all of a sudden got good. Like, the man knows his Star Wars. Just let him have it. Just let him have it. He's one of us. He's the chosen one.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it from the one and truly only fan of Star Wars.
Whoa. You have now enraged millions of people.
I'm just kidding.
Tens of millions of
Well,
people.
I really like Star Wars. I don't know too much about it all. You know what I
Oh,
mean? I
I read
really
the
enjoy
books.
watching the shows. The Mandalorian, all the episodes. I mean, I really, really like them. I don't know too much about it, you know?
Well, I mean, the one thing that I had before I had God was Star Wars. So I've got a pretty tight connection with Star Wars.
Okay, moving on. So Mitten says, how strong if your thoughts on cryptid creatures?
What? Or what? Like,
What's your thoughts on cryptid creatures?
we are now opening up an entire can of worms that I'm sure you're not all ready for.
Okay, Chewbacca.
Chewbacca is not a cryptid, but okay. Chewbacca's an alien from the planet of Kashyyyk. Get it right.
Hey, I'm reading comments here. Don't shoot the messenger. The Hangover started none other than. Sorry. Dang.
Dane Cook wasn't even in The Hangover.
Hey, ask him where the doorknobs are.
Where are the doorknobs?
You gotta speak up. They can't hear you.
Where are the doorknobs? I don't understand what's happening right now.
I was on Star Wars when you all were.
What? What?
What? I'm trying to read this. Maybe I don't know.
No do English good? No do English?
Wrong movie. Oh my gosh. Mittens, I do watercolors and frames, and mats are expensive. I was really mad. No, not brave.
I don't understand what's happening, but okay.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep non-dead air space. Oh my gosh, we went from 19 people to 14 just like that.
Get it together, people. Jesus.
Okay, guys, I'm starting. Be careful. Don't want to get a copyright strike here on here. We only got 9 seconds of some airtime.
It was Tic Tac. I'm sorry.
Barbara says, okay, guys, I'm starting to fall asleep. Been up since 3 a.m. Love to all. Have a great night. Thank you so much, Barbara, for stopping in.
Barbara, we love you.
And yes, we do love you. And thanks for the love and support that you show Rochelle G in this channel. She is truly, truly humbled and blessed to have each and every one of you guys. I am hoping that Rochelle will jump on here soon to help. What?
Gina Carano was just fired from The Mandalorian. What the hell?
What's the odds? I can finger paint. Zodiac can finger paint.
Wow.
Well,
I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
We from paranormal to Star Wars so fast, yes. And guess what? You know what? We're just kind of jumping all over the place. We're just trying to keep this live stream going for Rochelle. There she is. You guys crashing my party? Yeah, it's the after
Rochelle's
show.
back.
Rochelle,
what's up? How's it going?
please get back on here.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Rochelle G. This is Zach from Rooted. We're so happy to have you here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rochelle. Make sure to give this a like.
She is. You didn't close it out. This is your fault.
Most students mess up.
It happens to the best of us.
They can't leave a life.
You failed yourself on this one.
If I get demonetized because you fools have been running this ship, I swear to God, I know where both of y'all live. That's it. Okay, so clearly I am not as good
Tech
on
savvy?
StreamYard as I am on everything else, and you literally have to hit end broadcast. So I just shut my laptop, went and ate my dinner.
Yeah, don't worry. We've been here.
You guys are
actually
amazing.
kept it pretty PG, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't,
Paranormals and Star
I mean,
Wars.
you missed a really good story. That's for sure.
Yeah, he actually told us some of his a really like serious story that he actually continued from my show when I had him on the Cryptid PTSD.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Oh
weren't
my
here.
God. Embarrassed is not the right word. I got nothing.
Mildly
You know what?
rude.
We kept it going. We kept it going, and guess what? There's still 17 people in here.
17 people.
We got 33 likes.
I can't.
34.
I can't even. I can't. I don't. You PM me your addresses so I can send you something nice, please. Please. Seriously.
No,
That
I just need about 5 minutes of your time after this show.
Got it.
5 minutes. That's it.
10-4. 10-4. I'm getting notifications. I'm like, wait, what?
I was trying calling you. I was like, no, what do we do?
I'm so sorry.
37 likes. Oh, and guys, let's give it up for Rochelle G. She is almost at 3,200 guys subscribers.
Yeah,
Grab
and
a
I leave.
friend that has never seen her channel and say, hey, come subscribe. Come say hi to
Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it. You guys.
I do not like the number 9 here because that means we're so close to the next digits changing over. So let's go ahead. Yeah, right there. Rochelle G is the bomb.
Oh, stop. I can't even. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you is not even the right word. And everybody's hanging. I'm just seeing you're eating your dinner on this live stream that's not even yours.
Hold up.
Yeah, it's
Remember how I said I had 15 and I got
Yeah.
to 340?
Yeah.
I'm at 343 now.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
I'm
That
just
is
saying.
awesome.
That's pretty great.
I am.
He's like,
so
I can
happy
go
for
another
you.
2 more hours.
He's
It's just
like,
like-
yeah, let's go. I've got all the voices.
I
Let's
mean,
just
I
go.
I don't have to be up early in the morning because I have a job interview tomorrow. So
Oh,
sweet.
that is, well, good luck to you.
Thank you. I really need a desk job again. I need to know what it's like to sit down for long periods of time. People look at me strange when I clock out and then sit in my car for 30 minutes before cranking it. Because I just want the feeling back in my feet again.
Fair enough.
Yes, Stacy said this was the after party of we're the hang-arounders.
Hang
The
around.
hang-arounders.
Yes.
The hanger
The- I love
arounders.
it. This is just too cool. I mean, I'm embarrassed, but this is awesome. I'm honored.
I was
You
not going
boy.
to leave Zach alone. And
boy's
Zach
awesome.
knew better than to leave me alone.
That is true. That is true.
It was
But
a catch-22.
I couldn't have left it in more capable hands. Seriously, email me your addresses so I can send you something nice, please. Honestly, that's awesome. What? Get a PO box then.
She's going to show up in my house.
Oh no,
She's
hell
going
no.
to try to kill me.
No,
She's
bro.
gonna try to
Great
take
is
my
where
camera.
I live is not where I live. So the police don't even know where I live.
That's fine.
I
Then
don't even know where I live.
Then just
I-
take my
I don't either.
sincere
Where are
thanks. Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you
I'm
shooting?
rooted.
Jesus.
Well, it's quite simple. You're in Narnia.
Oh my
Your
god.
movie quotes.
Yeah, Zach, you texted me. I thought you meant like because I said I was only going to be on for 30 minutes and it went for 2 hours. I thought you were like, you've got to end this live stream. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I went 8 and I'm like, oh, geez, that's not what he meant at all. It's still going.
Yeah, you said I'll be back in 30 minutes. I said told John, I said she'd be back in 30 minutes.
And Zodiac was trying to hop back in, and we're like, "Well, good luck to you."
Snowman goes, "You guys are still on." Yeah, because if we just leave, it will just be black screen.
Oh my god. Oh guys, I'm so sorry.
I was like, well,
I
this
don't-
just leaves it for some good views, and some good laughs. I think anybody
I
wants to
did. I
laugh.
left you guys in great hands. These boys here just melted my heart for sure. All the bad things I said about you, John, I take it back, man. You are just amazing.
Wait, all of them?
She don't care what they say about me. She
Just,
still likes me.
just three of the bad things.
Okay, we can do that. Oh my gosh. I'm so
Just
sorry.
kidding. Yeah, and
Oh
guys,
yes, Stacey, we couldn't leave these
Yes.
poor guys.
yes, thank you so much.
If you haven't subscribed, go do it. These guys are just the oh my god. I
We
can't
are
believe I did
we
this.
are relatively okay. We are mad decent.
Oh,
And we had some really good questions here in the
We did.
I'm sure. I'm gonna go and review them, and I've got no. I'm not even worried about. I mean, I'm sorry you had to do that, but I'm not even worried about it. I can
It
tell.
was
There's
fun. It was fun. It was fun.
We
We
enjoyed
had
it.
fun with it. This is something new that I've never experienced, nor seen anybody else. Never seen anybody else really happen to anybody else. So
I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. Y'all run my show.
well, I was about to hit the leave studio, and I literally watched you said bye, and I watched you disappear, and I was like, oh no.
I saw the red live over in the corner, and I was like, that's not how this works.
Oh my god! All of the other ones.
He's like, let me back in. We're like, we
Okay,
can't. We don't
so-
have the key.
All of the creators here and everybody in the studio, everybody that's here, realize that when you're in StreamYard, you can't just close out the browser because it keeps going.
There's a button.
And
that
we
says
have no
in-
control. We have no control. We can't highlight. We can't end the stream for you.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Put this
It's
in the
okay.
books I'm gonna put this on my resume. This is awesome.
I'm so good at YouTube that I had other people run my show for me.
Oh, boys. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Connie comes back and goes, "Where's Rochelle?"
And that's when I went, hey guys,
Rochelle
I'm
just
Rochelle, this is Zach.
Oh God,
Oh man. I
I
can't. I
I
can't.
think we did okay.
Yeah, I think you did awesome. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and end your pain now and do the humane thing and just
Yes,
Okay, wait, hang on.
And I
There's
may or may
somebody
not
in here that is
this. I don't
asking
know.
for
We'll see.
there's somebody in here that is asking for our channel infos.
doing?
what?
There's somebody in here. What am I doing? Somebody in here asked for our channel info. Jesus.
No channel.
Stacy W.
Was it ACW?
Stacy
Oh,
W.
Stacy. What are
I
your
am-
channels? Hey, is there a way you can put our names up?
Yeah. Let me not
Okay.
close out the browser because that doesn't do anything.
Sure it does. It just leaves us in charge.
All right, hold on.
Zodiac says I couldn't get back in. The door was locked. Yeah, you ever lock the keys in the car?
I've got nothing. I'm done.
1, 3, 5, 7, 9. What? Oh yeah, I can't even.
There's Rooted.
I want to. Snowman says I want to thank Rochelle G for letting me join you folks tonight. This was fun. Snowman was awesome.
Yeah, dude. Heck yeah.
Dude, yes. I am totally going to pick his brain, and I hope to collab with him
Come
soon.
on back.
He's got
That's a
some,
good one. It was a very interesting stream with Salute 77.
yes.
They had he interviewed him, and it was interesting.
I have to check that out for sure. That's awesome.
Carrie,
Here is
Rochelle's back.
Rochelle, I'm gonna
I'm
have
sorry,
to come down
Carrie.
to Florida and you and I are going to have to do a collab on.
Oh,
on something.
heck yeah. Do it. Come on.
Because I have a feeling you and I are both fine with doing stupid stuff in haunted places.
Absolutely. 100%. Yep.
Let's piss off some dead people.
Oh my god.
All right. So
Guys,
Zach's
don't
there.
provoke. Screw
Yes.
this dead guy.
Yeah, what's going to happen is you're going to piss them off and they're going to come over and slap me.
No. I have a rule.
Yeah,
I
and then the
always lay
Kool-Aid
it out.
man, the Kool-Aid man's gonna have to bust through the house and go, "Whoa,
Ah!
oh yeah."
Oh no, my dad is going to be home in like 5 minutes. You better clean this up.
Okay, Dane Cook. I know you got that from Dane Cook. That's Dane Cook's
I
line.
got it from Family Guy.
Yes. Yes. 100%. Best one
I do
ever.
need to come to Florida. I need to come to Florida.
You know, we'll get Snowman. We'll get Snowman in on it, and maybe we can get him his
Thanks,
first ghost
Nicole.
experience.
Yes. Yes. We love it.
Thanks, Stacy.
Yes.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Stacy.
Thanks, Trina. Mittens for resubbing because YouTube is really great at unsubbing people.
Hang on. Haunting the Dead just showed up.
What?
Wow.
No.
What is up?
Oh,
You are late.
my God.
You missed
Yes.
an entire end of the show. Well, pre-end of the show, which was actually a post-end of the show. It's a whole thing.
Yes.
The
It is a
whole
whole
thing.
thing. It is. It is. Yes. Mr. Huntington.
No, I'm not. Actually, I'm a large, Mittens.
I screwed
Oh,
this
you
one
missed
up
that.
bad, man.
You missed that. Somebody, who was
did.
it? Somebody, Nicole goes, are you a medium? And I said, no, I'm a 3X, and then just kept going with my story. And then, like 10 seconds later, Zach caught it and about died.
Oh my God. That is awesome. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, yes. So this guy right here is the one that totally just absolutely got started for sure for me on YouTube, and he's been a mentor and an inspiration, and I can't believe he's in my chat right now with 14 people
I'm
after
gonna
I
have to go
screwed
look
it
him
up
up. I'm gonna
and
have to go look him up.
you know, all of that nonsense.
That's really cool.
I just
What is it with YouTube and unsubscribing people?
it's an algorithm thing, man.
Because I was just at 343, had 2 more people supposedly follow me, and I'm at 340 now.
YouTube goes, no, slow down there, champ. We're not going to build you up
You're
that
not,
fast.
you're not allowed to do anything or have any kind of anything.
Well, you just saw Mittens got unsubscribed to me. That's just, I don't know. I don't know why they do that.
That is insane.
I want to be like the girls from Mean Girls and just be like, excuse me, can you get me in contact with the YouTube?